right. Safina would do a video now too, and I say, I feel one so TV now. I had TV XYZ, I've been watching more Kwaba. DwaboAse you be Nani Asas, you know. Nana didn't come up be Baba Tuja. A man for say my president, Mahaman, a year by the Danning Kratemo. Nan you are Basso Bay and 1 year. The year that was Kratemo, walking and some much and some year him that will catch ya and for shame, my arms. Why the guy say, and Gratania. I can't say me be a Mahama Kaya, Ghana for you, margins on Betwama. Yes. A better now your campaign. What can answer your day is sick as some for payment about 2 years. Now you reshape when you reset your my Ghana. You remember that the Ghana Yababono. Yabab Fred a been for him the 4. Yes. Now you do my bano my betenas and ye be or mine ye sick as some woman the Ashisham. Me yɛde nsɛba to dwa sɛ bɛyɛ Ghana fo bɛwu tebia abanfo frowei ɛbɛto ɔman Ghana sikasɛm na fe adwento ato amu no yɛhunu ne yɛ nyina bɛyɛ afa ho. We are not in normal times. No. Aban na wɔse ne kɔɛ na yɛ Kufuado baomi aban no wo mu bɛdi sika ma sɛ ɔman Ghana yɛde akwareɛ so ɛkapa na so ɔman no every sector of the economy is reeling in debt. Say your education, say your Greek. Energy, say your roads and highways. Me say a moja ne 2 year, moja ne nyuni ye, a kamoja and a nyuni ye. So and I see it say His Excellency John Mahama Ebie Kwano Apa and Nim de 4 and Penny 4 and Obren Bobu Bodino at the Ache. Wabra won't cut anymore. Ubabu Penny 4 ya you more. Say Basun Kwaya Yate say you marriage of my Ghana. Ye sika some woman na fe ye modwa na ye nto ato adwen no body na che. Nobody should argue say a win here. Nobody should argue say a time wasting. No, in fact a necessary a necessity a beboa yam ye nyina so a ye de behwe baabi o my Ghana sika some no beko and empedifo ya yabubo omudi no anim de 4 pa. And Obrimpo White Crowd, Miss White Crowd, Sadabaya, Yabema Mazate, and Pennyfoy, Mosa, Basunqui. And Majumani are very simple. So, Mesha, ye sick as some woman. Now, Yabo Gardenia Twatwa, Minister Professor John Gachika, Minister Dr. Yamsen, so one of the bedi anymore. And Dr. Yamsen, Yenim pedigree, Yenim, and Roma Wire or my Ghana. Yenim India, any experience or work. On my and that's a someone to year and one. I bring by a card. Yeah, baby, phone lines and numbers near 020-898-4166, 020-898-4166, and a fence 050-0000257. Saba soon quay ayati. I have a bump penny for you. And when I watch your womb to say, dear Miss Watch your womb, Sababwa. Amianya emfonyi dia fa yesika samotebia na ye hunu kwanya ye betima your my Ghana free sa antawanta we mo ye be your my Ghana free sa o how you mo who say and a first penny for na ya bobo mudi no and so who say 020-898-4166 and a first 050-0000257. In fulfillment to his promise to convene a national economic dialogue as part of his 120-day social contract with the people of Ghana, President John Dramani Mahama, as we speak, has set up a 7-member national economic dialogue planning committee, and it is going to be chaired by Dr. Ishmael Yamsen. The other members are Dr. K.Y. Amwako, Professor John Gachi, Mohammed Samara, Nelly Mireku, Anthony Sapon, and Afenso, Ernest de Graft, Ejiri. Yeah, so to say the National Economic Dialogue, which is also called NED. Wow, because you hear NEDs. It is also called NED. What do you mean? NED, N-E-D. But you hear nerds. I'll bet you now you see oh my goodness, things are aligning, things are falling in places. The National Economic Dialogue, aka NED, will offer a platform for dialogue and consultation on the country's pressing development challenges. It will also discuss policy trade-offs and build consensus on reforms needed to transform Ghana into a high-growth, inclusive and resilient economy. Oh yes. Now, and normally be on agenda setting. Agenda setting to develop a comprehensive agenda aligned with the objectives of the NED. Objectives in Macatron. Speaker and panelist coordination. Identify and invite experts in economics, energy, agriculture to participate as speakers and panelists. I feel logistics management, venue selection, transportation, other logistical needs, section facilitation, organize and facilitate panel discussion, workshops and breakout sessions. Identify and invite moderators and rapporteurs. And I feel so documentation and reporting. Record proceedings and prepare a detailed report including policy recommendations. Eto madwuma dey simple. Omo na bepe baby a yebebo dwa no. Omo na bepe amanfo mbeba bekasa odwaboanase. Na fe so report ni recommendations no. And several hodo empanifo akugudam animdifo aka ni nyina no. Yebe na manebo de de akoto omo ayato omo so aba no enchen. Yede boko akoto omo anim. Serbe omegina so de atu anamon. Abu ama yesika samasa gina ne na so. Etiana ye pese pa no bo ba foma. Ebe gina sa nkuta wudie ye ba abekoko no ye pese crazy bo ba foma ebe gina sa fe nkuta wudie we etidie na chese nkuta wudie we ewunya ede na kire the first call about hello morning we gina so ache wudi na baby afrefree hello
Kwame Minkah
mejo so eja na wudi na the afrefree
Dada George ni
Dada George entie we dialogue na ebe koso ano no
Kwame because now can about 2 years you to abani ye campaign one won na mo campaign man penyin fo na bon to eni no bi na ka se no bi gina so to na aba.
That's right.
Obeki campaign bebere bi a me ba meyi nti obi ala fam 111 no da to na aba. Ije ko ba se o se me pa ni ba be hwehwe wa won abikam ko na o pa won de o man fa so yi sika se no hu eni ade ni na obi so no so na on so je se so ba na be hwehwe sika se ni ta na ato abade ya ma no oji sa na ti ano nti bi pia won hwehwe foke mi ehu ya ekoba ni na no kira no won ameda won ametane na wo di ava na bo no
yeah
ni mi go fu ni so ban nti won mo bibia na adi on bien si no be tu on kan kire Ghana fo ni nti na da che no se won be kan wa sama won ni kon bia ke yes mo ba da na da na adi wo man kan na wo ko pa ba da mu ja nya no pare
me da say Dada George and ade ba ko e de wo yes economic dialogue here be koso ne say aban hu nipa bia anim won ade no aban hu nipa bia anim o meja ade na mabaso nkuo no o hwe from facilitation equity speakers and the panel na o meja bibia mabaso nkuo no next caller hello morning we na baby free Achuniye yetie
yo basa me da se anopa we ehu aban we abai ehu omo a o ase speaker ni nyamani
achu enkomo no jama na wuntie o achu eya na me mpese bobekọ bebe munyina enkomo na ye die ne so de kasa fa ho baaso nkuo na aban na paw se won behwe yesika semon toto ye ho emisa na won follow hello morning
good morning minia
Mr. Odina baby free
if I can frame ya fata Mr. Fisa shibu akon
yaw aban ate baaso nkuo o man Ghana sika semon ngoma na obehwehwem wo hwemu wie nso a obekire na adwen wo no ma yenye ebeboa yesika sem odwen ho sei
minia de me kan say o man panyin wa ya de se so mo tum baaso fo no mo hwehwem nkofo sika sem because people for bag on be gbogbo amamu no nya sika manfo di ye no enye sika ketwa mata man bi ko mi na de sika wo ton bode so ho na o hwese de o mo se di Ghana sika amaga na ato api and o ko top dokokra 7 cities
yeah
o ba no a we bo den na so mpanya hwe sika wo di no a san wan kwa ba because o ye tempo o kan say wo ba obey we mo agi sika no obey we mo atiatem edin we jama papi so 2000 for our mo hemu
me da say me so me da say what my friend me say ofra ye ɛyɛ no original topic no so wide and kind of the actually ye guso a ye den komo no ba no beto aba be kan ho wadwenche wo de be bata dwumadi na chi wo Facebook Power 979 and a face of TVSYZ Ghana. If you don't call sports for mobile later, tell me what's some upon Hello, morning.
Good morning, Honorable Kwame Minkah.
And you within a baby of free.
Me pa cho uni akitwa FM me bright me wa musukaini.
Bright yentio.
Nyame sha bebre na me cha me papa ba. Honorable Julius Debra bibi obi anyame nka papa no no mbo no ba. Excellency John Dramani Mahama si. We na kire say owo experience a odi bebu of my way ama o man na tumpo. Into usual committee I was 30 years. Wan ko fa NDC media. Ghana for mpenifu a omunim dia ombetimi aboa ama ye economy no aye settle ama sika abandada na say nyina no ombe hwehwem nko kire kwan pa SRC John Dramani Mahama be fa so a odi be ye economy no ama economy na aye fe o bia adiye e wo man Ghana mu nti e koso ai bon pa ma SRC John Dramani Mahama ene SRC Nana Opoko Ajina.
Medase pass one friend. You for friend in CSA. It is any winning no Edina me boy no Dr. Yamson, Dr. Ishmael Yamson, one on the bedda Ekuyano and a friend so Dr. KY Amwako, Professor John Gachi, Mohammed Samara, Nelly Mireku, Anthony Sapon, and a friend so NS the Graft Ejiri. Omo by members of the National Economic Dialogue. And Kaiseka 120 days social partner His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ni yakoyeno 120 days apamna wani yakoyeno e kan semni bi okaso obeye within these 120 days already was set up the cabinet. Oh yes, and in record time e bin see that one my Ghana bakwase mo. Well, Ebraso see dia gudie mu nsem bebremo e botel atenase Fanny so atenase in Manchester and a fair story. Yes. I don't know. Why you for more? I grow when this one. Fulam. Fulam. Wash a fulam about when I just say, go back. No, offside. No, offside. No, was so much. Also, na then grammar VAR. Say Obe decided say offside. And your offside. Other legs, you know, we use semi-automated offside machine. Semi-automated offside. They know as how for the end count. Yeah, I know that by less than 10 seconds. On be offside no magic. Call a league and other legs na be na use. You know I feel like was say Bushela. My boy is here team no say peke ba. Me I say me boom me support him kakra. Funny there you obeka no obeka. On say was in me or adwempone gwa. I dey happen so can you enti? Oh, me na better because I mean next season Ghana Premier League I'm growing this so say you use VAR yeah oh yeah possible Ghana Premier League and me sure say the new sports minister Honorable Kofi Adams will support side yeah possible now possible I don't know what doubts are. I was listening. Say facility say okrum ha na nye. I don't think I'm necessary. But when for the possibilities are when for the and any asem no. Anything was say. I heard him say free na I mean engosi say be ball league be wie na next season be sha ase no. Na facilities ni akade de be yes and money nya na be be say this ni ade no matimi nya ni na be boa na etimi a sha ase because and no be take how many years? Okay, how many months? Yes. Okay, but take how many months? Say the next season. No, make no man. And no man, can say ye vana bano. It better take how many months? Isika na vechere. Isika na vechere. Usika na vechere. But what's next year? Next season. And then next season, enya maso. Yeah, go.
All right, Kwame, it's baby Kwame Minkah and I know say power morning sports no yefa MSumo DwaboAse chuma say power 97.9 FM TV XYZ and you go watch the cover in seminal year also when they come editing be ka about so wetimi atena no be room honorable sports minister designate upon the Kofi Adams on the say akra atudwa for the Blasters of Ghana qualification na yehwe say World Cup ni wetimi and so a former player is Emmanuel Ajimanbedu and so akasa area farm I don't seminar and so every will show no so unim say I say Galka for newly a president and I say chairman on so they say aka area fire for Kabe say or a cat boy into I say the GFN and I saw so be really a Gaka hodon or say no so or the second cry area to John say dra I say the Ghana Premier League no it's me el course so come and no say I say Kumasi asatolo ko say o me ready kai league log no omo and a dash come yehwe ni so wan check Kumasi to ko betimi ade at the trophy no area si no Prosper at Ogum head coach etimi edin come and so at the train akopie the house of folk for so and dra I so to draw and omutimi e ball 100 hu seminar and so man no so yeah I say Manchester United we say Kwame Minkah age omutimi win no match up e hu seminar and so manemo hye so say Roger Emmanuel the sportsman akono and e bo chiro say producer and atena no penny say no bramedin am so the prince himself F to the A NDY Fundy Minunia
Ebo Taylor Henshen seminar say na yenko new sports minister designate or no Dino honorable Kofi Adams and someone or the to join their doors na you see no latest one or the abani say or say Black Stars wouldn't say jina kono match yene Chad and Madagascar ebo World Cup qualifiers first game no ye boy Ghana no ye Chad and ebo Ghana ye wi ani kopie mu o Madagascar na ye no so awin terms you na ye hwe nim say World Cup eba so ewo Mexico US and Canada no ye betumi qualify na etumi akobi 2025 na honorable Kofi Adams kan nyina ne say o say nya ombe ya ma Black Stars no ombe ni nyina e de ama Black Stars no say coaches any players no ombo humode no to qualify World Cup betumi about 2026 yen say honorable Kofi Adams edi tuja
mean to me share wo boss ye be ko ana ye nko bet nya wo say ye from the perspective of policy makers to make sure say ye be achieve that objective no ye be hwe na ya ye enye ministers no na omo be ball no enye ministers no na omo ye coaches but nhihye bia wo say ye ye di beboa management of Black Stars say omo di be hwe team no so no ye be ya aka no any players or say omo ball no any coach na of or coach team no to make sure say we qualify.
We honorable Kofi Adams and kind of things ye hwe nim say Ghana betumi qualify akọ World Cup ebeba so no da yana say match ye ne Chad and Madagascar and betumi abonti ye hwe nim say betumi qualify akọ
Yenko Piemo and so former player Edema the Blasters of Ghana no Emmanuel Ajimanbedu no and say akra da tuja e dey afa sports minister designated yaboni din so no and emehwe no we to buy engineer and farm eguru no Emmanuel Ajimanbedu akasa akra e dey afa ne on.
Well, that's the way to go because he's coming to work for the youth and especially journalists, footballers and boxers, athletics and all the people. So when he got the opportunity to be here, it's in the right direction. It's just too early that we can speak about him. He should go for his vetting, the vetting, and let's see what will happen. If he's cleared and come, then we see his aims and the ambitions that he have for the nation. And from there going, we can talk about him. But we wish him luck. He's a very tough guy. He's worked with Lawrence. He was a youth organizer of the party as well, and he has been a minister as well, so he knows the ins and the outs. And we are wishing him well that it's football we will prioritize because I'm a footballer, but we have other sports that he needs to look after because we are in a country that some years back is what boxing who was taking the country afar. So we need to look everywhere. But for sure, once I'm a footballer, the priority is that the Blasters, then the 20, then the 17, the Black Queens, and everybody, especially the Ghana Premier League, have to rise.
Eno sema Emmanuel Ajimanbedu enso ekae edify the sports minister designated enso ediama kama we no stand so kasa akra enso edify the World Cup qualifiers ayebodo Chelsea Ghana yentimi an qualify anko Morocco 2025 name World Cup ne de like say I'm qualified party enya kra.
So we need to understand where they are coming from. We need to support them. It's just unfortunately that the 2024 the year has been very difficult for us and the FA as well. We were not able to qualify for the CHAN. We were not able to qualify for the AFCON as well. And in the World Cup race we are still in. We can't afford not to go to World Cup. So whatever they think is the best for the nation, they will do it and we will support them. It's too early to now. We need to wait for the minister as well and see his plans as well so that they will collaborate with the FA.
Sama Emmanuel Achima Bedu Nikenika etimi edituja.
Yemfi Emmanuel Achima Bedu nchen na yenko Gaka newly elected chairman and din ede ora ni din ede ora John Ansa. You see ano no so den sama tuja onim se bebre na ka se ono oye ket na kwala ono ase kisi ano wabe Gaka chairman ono kura no se ket bibia GFA president ket bibia ontumi enka bi na we and ora John Ansa ka se o se waba se obeye Gaka chairman no ono no on ma influence bia enko entia no na ono se GFA for bibi na se enye nko ade a ono ode na no betumi bi aka ama clubs I organ yentie ora John Ansa ni sama okan.
I don't think I have anybody coming to influence me. The problem I may have with this statement, and they say me, he has worked with me, he knows who I am. I think that from the immediate answer in mind, you can deduce some of it. I mean, when you have perception, that's the only factor. I have no problem. I can never run away say yes, but and also in say when he's doing something that is wrong, I should stand there. Some of them went to election. They still went to for assistance. So why would you think that when he's my friend and he's doing something which is wrong, I could keep quiet? Who said that? It's not possible.
You know, we newly elected Gaka chairman John Ansa and Kaneti.
Yankoko Piemo enso swag akache eno the Sports Writers Association of Ghana I trust a friend swag and ano ada Friday no and ade so model ma wo so enso share so kama ebia etimi eko nkan kofobre etimi ahusa award no e de akoma ni mu a anesa yehwe na ese membo bi so emfa ma de se okopiemu de awards no omo mutimi awini ye ne bi ene se okopiemu de athlete of the year no e man of fame de okomu de na se high jump oba no Rose Yabua Amwanima ono and etimi FI and so no athlete of the year no for female no ono NFI na kopie mo mema no so side there athlete of the year mema no Brighton din Edwin Gadayi ono enetimi FI sanso anakopie bia sports personality of the year ni na no eno record edema obayo ne din Rose Yabua Amwanima ono enetimi FI na face sports journalist of the year no ekoye edema Bright Kankan Bwedu DKB ono enetimi FI kama odisi ni national president award no eno eko edema coach James Kwesi Apia Mayele ono head coach Edema Sudanese team no enso hono kama na ba ko biem enso president's award ba ko enso Edema Kofi Asare bra ko ono so ene team etisi ni na so anakopio boxer of the year no Edema Amadou Mohammed ono ene team final club of the year enso okopiem na se Samates FC Samates ene team ejiye esi omona so kama eno akopiem Samuel Boy enso na coach of the year no Edema coach Desmond Ofeno na 20 head coach no national team no ono ene team eje na fe prospect of the year enso Edema Abdul Aziz Isa Branchewe anokopiem Barcelona so kama yare ho nsem no enso ama na female hockey player of the year no eno Emma Elizabeth Opoku na unim say ade say top 5 swag for etimi edeba eno ekopie with na some chema swag top 5 federations no Edema Ghana Athletics ono ene hwidi kan Ghana Football Association etoso mienu ana afa Ghana Arm Wrestling Federation etoso miensa ana Ghana Boxing Federation enso etoso 9 ana no toso numu no Ghana Hockey Association ti woni say bebre na ene timi so hodo am perifo bebre etimi be so Emma vice president Edema Oman Ghana eno na Jinana ono etimi be pie mu boy ma bibia etimi konkan enso show no sintendra and say Friday no Swagger was etimi ekoso
yen free swag awards na yen ko Ghana Premier League where the weekend match is cost for results any table no send iti ko yen fa mamodi Accra Lions S9 University of Ghana Sports Stadium match media ma ebomo ekabako media ma ntumi antisanso na Kumasi Asante Kotoko enso echi Kerala United enso obaba Yara Sports Stadium ebomo ekabako ntumi anti Basake Holy Stars ene Accra House of Folk ebo goalless draw sanso na Beche United enso etina fi echi nation service ebomo ekamino a ntumi anti Young Apostles enso echi Swatraman ebomo ekabako a ntumi anti sanso na Brekum Chelsea enso etina fi echi Vision FC ebomo ekabako a ntumi anti na Samates etina fi any dreams ebo 1-1 draw ye court table na after match day 18 we say na city here Asante Kotoko no we ready kan sisi a ono ewo 34 points ono ene we ready kan Bibiani Gold Stars ewo 33 points or the second position Sanso and Akpando House of Lions enso ewo 33 points or that third position Nations FC enso at the fourth position omonso ewo 32 points Sanso and Accra House of Folk at the fifth position omonso no amwo 30 points or ba asie ho ne dia 14 position no in Swatraman almost 18 points Sanso and Lagos Cities and so ediso almost 15 position almost no 17 points Sanso and Dreams FC 17 points almost 16 position Accra Lions 17 position almost no 16 points Sanso and Kerala United 14 points almost that's your 18 position and almost umudi hontiwe any to me ekoso match day 18 Ghana Premier League nim
Yanko Pium Accra Hearts of Oak and so Akacha only say I say general transfer yeah that's almost sign the players no na e wo mutimi e be gine mu at the moment dra abrante ba call timi enya ne derby abrante ne din Kwesi Asman ono e den Sega Accra after the match no or the Sega Accra to dwa e fa the first match oh boy e would ma Accra Hearts of Oak
very unfortunate. Our aim was to win the game, but it's one of those things. We just go back to the drawing board and work things out. There is more to come. Maybe I won't do enough. I should have done better. I'll go back and work things out. They should keep supporting.
And somehow Kwesi Asman and so editor ya.
Young Kumasi Asante Kotoko unim say weekend we movie ni ya no head coach Prosper na togum after match no ekowie and also the Sega Accra to ya you know.
They were very physical. They came very strongly in terms of tactics. They sat very deep in their own half, which is a low block. Tried as much as possible to make sure that they outnumber us in the middle of the park. And they tried also as much as possible to always be first to the ball. So that actually made it very difficult for us to penetrate. But then in the second half, we engaged them and made them understand that we need to try and play a lot of combos, try to also stretch them wide so that the spaces that they leave behind them, we can use those spaces. And it was through one of those combos that Baba Yaya got into the box and then he was brought down. I think it was a good game. It was a good test for us in terms of the second round. And as we move on, I think it will boost our confidence because we needed to win. And we won today. So I'm happy and the players are happy. Everybody is happy.
To the way and Sema Asante head coach Prosper na Teogum or the two after saying team no Omuchi Kerala United Ebo Makabako Omuntumi anti Baba Yara Sports Stadium.
Young Corner said Division 1 league and also I say and also a course match day 14 results no say and also a team equal say Kopia Victory Club Warriors for a team Etinefie Emma Catholic Stars for Kochom Ebome Kamienu team Bako ya PFC and so Equate Tamale City Ebode Kamienu and also team Ensim Araka was on at Etinefie and a power Equate 0-0 and so Rotterdam United Etinefie Emma Northern City Equachine Bone Kamienu and also team Ensim Araka as Chima Heroes and so Etinefie ba ene Bofokatano ekwe 0-0 the BB United at Liberty Youth Ebome Kamienu and almost entimi ensimu Adabraka Sanso ana Kopia Soccer Academy Etinefie Emma 11 Wonders Echom Bome Kamienu almost etimu ba Kusanso ana Doma Unity and so any Mighty Royals no and also ekwe 1-1 and so Hono Sanso ana Kopia mu zone 2 no ase and also ekwe secondary Rocks Park and so Etinefie ekwachi Elimina Sharks Boma Kamienu Omantimi Ensim Arakin Faisa Etimi Eche Sky FC Ebone Kabako Entimi Ensim Arabraka Sanso and Soccer Intellectuals Etimi Eche kwa ne din ede bakwa heroes ebo meka mienu a oman timi ansim adabraka sanso anakopim da UCC youngsters etna fie ema mysterious drafts echon bo meka mienu a omotimu bako inzima kotoko etna fie ema Asakem FC echene boneka polipol and 9 eba ne timu bako park academy enso ene se hostars ekwa 0-0 enso elho ni wedi biase etimi echi Swedro All Blacks ebo meka mienu ema omotimu bako ana second 11 wise etna fie ma future stars ekwache no bone kaba kwa we timi ensim adabraka na kopiemu elso ntre ne so say ena kwa golden cakes etena fie ena bo kwa ne true democracy ekwa 0-0 enso elhon FC nania ena bo kwa ne din sempefi ena enso ekobo 1-1 enso elhon sanso ana ko United etena fie echina God FC ebone kamiensa ema ne timu mienu sanso ana catch All Stars etena fie ema Home Stars ekwache no bone kamiensa ono so etimu mienu Park City etena fie echi Remasters ebo meka mienu ebo motimu bakuku Kotoku Royals enso ene Kings Palace ekoye 1-1 enso elho Great Olympics echi wo kwa ne din Atram Divisa ebo ne kamienu emo ono so entimi ensim arabaka nene no match ba kwa betimi ekemo betimi abaso Interlies ono bo kwa ne din Hoho United enso ene de bebu no 3 PPP ana sa match no enso ebebaso
yen free air division 1 ayenko women's premier league no say over the weekend matches to me course no ewo Malta Guinness women's premier league me fa ema modia Southern zone no result say ne city police ladies and Epiphany ladies to me and Epiphany warriors ebo goalless draw sounds and Jonina ladies and so any Hazakes ladies and so ebo goalless draw na eba soccer intellectuals are omutina fie amoni lady strikers ebo 1-1 draw sounds so and Halifax ladies and so any Fed ladies to me ebo 1-1 draw into kopiem or Southern zone dia draw nkwan to me e course na and Berry ladies ebetina fie Madina Astrotef normally army ladies to me e dia pem so sounds so and Northern zone so there and also no resource in the city FC Savannah omutina fie any prisons ladies ebo 3-3 draw sanso and Kumasi Sports Academy and so etina fie ema Northern ladies echi omo ebo meka mensa omo ntumi anti sunshining ladies etina fie ema Tamale super ladies ebo meka menu omo ntumi anti sanso and supreme ladies and so etina ho ema dreams ladies ebo meka mensa omo tumi eti mu mienu na yeba ende ampemdako ladies ebetina ohene Amia Park normally Fosu Royal ladies and so etumi edi apem so ewo Malta Guinness Women Premier League resource etumi e so over the weekend any matches betumi abaso ende
Yanko amanone ensensewni enso so esa semre no kwdia na eso kopiem riandra matches ni bi etimi e say and results ne kwa the English Premier League nim say and etia okopia na Brighton Hove Albion etna fie ema Everton ekoche no ebone kabako a ono nso entimi ensim araka Bournemouth etna fie echiwo kwa ne din Nottingham Forest eso no ekapole enum abrante ne din abrante ne din Ghana strike power semenyon etimi epo goal enso hono sanso na bo kwa ne din Southampton etna fie ema Newcastle kwachi ne bone kamiensa ema ono nso etimu bako Liverpool etna fie echi Ipswich Town ebone kapole 9 ema ono nso etimu bako ana bobo kwa ne din Wolverhampton Wanderers etna fie Arsenal etne bone kabako a wentimi ensim arabaka match of the day na Manchester City and Chelsea and Manchester City eti Chelsea for bome kamiensa eba mutimu bako na Mr. Robert Rahoye pa and so elhona Crystal Palace etne fie Brentford etne bone kamienu ema otimu bako Tottenham Hotspur etne fie Leicester City etne bone kamienu a otimu bako Aston Villa and West Ham so ekoye 1-1 and so elhono na kopiemu and so our Spanish La Liga anima say and also echo Las Palmas etne fie ene bokwa ne din ede Osasuna ekoye 1-1 and so el Sanso anakopima Roma Yoka etne fie ama Robertis etne bone kabako a ono nso entimi ensima Atletico Madrid etne fie ene bokwa ne din ede Villarreal ekoye 1-1 Sevilla ene Espanyol eno so ekoye 1-1 Real Madrid echibo bokwa ne din ede Rayo Vallecano ebone kamienu miensa ema ono nso etimi antimu bi enso el hon Sanso anakopiemu dia bokwa ne din ede Real Sociedad ene Getafe no eno ekoye 3-0 against Real Sociedad yede ho 7 no enso na Barcelona etimi chibobo kwanitin de Valencia airport de kapole enso ema no etimu bakope enso elho na onim say ade sesire enso etimi ekọ Torino etine fi Cagliari ebone kamienu ema no so etimu bako saso na kopia Napoli Juventus ebone kamienu ema no timu bako AC Milan enso etine fi Parma ebone kamiensa ema no etimu mienu pe enso elho me de ho sem no enso tie se ha ele kwa se gudemu se bobo na no pe ni nyina no ye fa ni nyina ensina bra Kwame and to us for DwaboAse Jumedi no and so and for the motion so Roger Emmanuel the sports monarch e we chi don say producer na international producers bro Dean amateur the praise himself F to the A and GY Fundy mene
ebo Taylor but here called me Chelsea fans ni nyina
ebo ne Fundy madam say Chelsea fans here chamo abusua agudi mo nsem na ate no say the abramo DwaboAse our power 97.9 kai ne hunu Sa Franco Trading Enterprise na ubo wura ho a phone bia wo pe bia no on sabeka bia to say iPhone say Nokia say Samsung so long as say phone papa ho de on sabeka bia to Franco Trading Enterprise enko ba bi nko tu sika ngu Franco Trading Enterprise eye bia wo ba giedi so mo ba ma enoma eye papa phone say papa electrical appliances say papa ne boss ans wo from na de kura wo mu kura ne say woni o mu di dwa e wo mu abefo tentafidie ana say o mu abefo app ya your friend Franco Trading app iso a oh enoma dodo ye o mu ton no o mu hwanbo no so wan chiche mu aduanan 40% discount say your CCTV camera say your blender say your microwave say your washing machine say your chest freezers say your refrigerators. No air conditioner open point front of Franco air condition but from nyunyu Sam from nyunyu na eba ure to be few say how much also so kwa adwuma but from mama wani je
na especially in the sense be a sign different some air fresh na gumu
and your friend Franco what did the American say Twanamano come nchen almost ton Ghana for nyina babia beko bia Franco Trading Enterprise ho beto from mo I was 0246 422338 0246 422338 and a 055 939311 055 939311 and a 0302 225651 and Tokobia Shasi Amana home so yes people ben toko ano kasa ama United States of America and a Colombia my Obama mpanyi US man mpanyi Donald Trump and a so Colombia man mpanyi no why na stubborn where's it hey where's it where's it where's it where's it wait where's it bim is it
ba Kwame abo Friday only open be ko say na we read
now why na penny in this case Trump bad bay Colombia man penny so bad bay ubisa enko hokra ya gura Solak forces
Kwame Solak forces ye mbo Ghana for etie for ne ahwefo nyina amane anopai e wo DwaboAse power 97.9 TVS why just say apomuden ane de bo abrabo nti wo ye nipa na se wo ni apomuden a wo ye ohiani automatically nti bomodin na for ni che Solak wo breko a ye fertility problems na ha wo ba wo ntimi wo mema nso wo Kwame mema nso to da bi a how bi e koso wo nipa de nti wo ntimi wo ubetimi de wani ache Solak no mabo modern ajebre ahwe afa kidney diseases liver problems edema in the feet me just swollen feet obi a na ase atata Kwame no so Solak na ebebo no Insomnia obi a ontimi nana jo obi o ade asa no na nani gusu saa nyese bi a oye watch night ana bibi nemum akwakoda mpa no so na ni ntimi nkata Solak for beje bre na afi o matimi ahwe prostate issues afi urinary aye tract infections sexually transmitted aye infections ina no Solak natural clinic ana omo be hwe na fi o mamu waduro na ho atimi ato yie pa bo na channel so se obehu Solak for e wakra kokomlemle aye close to Harvard Senior High School Fred Doctor no e number we so na kwaji wa ya hwe 0553 932 631 0553 932 631 Kwame
DwaboAse nie pa 97.9 se bia Trump nsem no wonti ase simple Trump on say wodi kan esinebo anase we kan supie na wo tu one amon say omo te America wana omo nkrata asem nye no omo fa kwan ahodoɔ bi so baayɛ a ebi mo ɛyɛ involved in various forms of actor ɛmo ama America into mpɔn no wahyɛ aseɛ pimpam wɔn ɛsoasoa wɔn kɔ na emu bi na yɛde wɔn tira adupure mu a na yɛde wɔn nam ɛyɛ Colombia space sorry wɔn air space ɛna Colombia man bɛyin sɛ no so bɛfa Colombia ɛde amanfo akɔ yɛ mma kwan ɛma nkɔ ɛna Trump sɛ saa ɛna wɔn nso mede sanction ato so ɛna ɔno nso sɛ saa me nso mede sanction ato ɛnoɔma a yɛkra firi America ɛde ba Colombia so so sɛsɛi no agoprama agorɔ no anaasɛ nibira agorɔ no ɛyɛ Trump 1 Colombia mampanyin frɛ no Gustavo Petro ɔno nso deɛ no nso 1 Kais one na ekipu score yɛbɛdi yɛ fie asɛm yɛnna ne yɛ homra yɛba a nkɔmɔ ahodoɔ yɛwɔ ma mɔ ɛkɔ baabi a platform ahodo ebrenie wo DwaboAse wo power 97.9 yes also TVSYZ within the West African sub-region baby abekobia TVSYZ wa hata na taban no kodie no wa pro na taban ni mo we are Ghana ni na wutie me wo hwe me free baabia wa wiase afana nyina wa bra wutie nsem no betimi a che wadwen Faba bata dwumadi na chi wo WhatsApp no so na Facebook Power 979 and YouTube ye XYZ broadcast. Obrimpom yentum ni kan yen hwa asem free ye mampanyi John Dramani Mama.
Very well.
On say na atwe mu no ye de betu dwa say obehye ne naase akwantuo anasa naase aprobo ase na wodan na di wo krata wo de beto Ghana nyina anim say obehye ase e de free from Mantem Volta region. Ampampa wo de yo say yo ekọ ho na ehwa no dan na di say eye Volta region eba ye national cake na say ye chicha ye be cha me na so obi tetro mo and afa so Volta region e di akotere pa e wo ne hihya ahodo a owo edema o my Ghana yetie President John Dramani Mahama wa bra no de nsem eto nananom atira nkonyane adehia no matwa ahia wo dwabo na wo boye ase na sede ne omode anigye agye asam no ese woni hwe.
I also recognize the anticipation of appointments from this region, and as was said, so far so good. Let me assure you that your contributions and talents have not been overlooked. Appointments will be guided by principles of merit, competence, regional balance, gender equity, and availability to serve. I do not doubt that the people of Volta region possess the human resource and will play pivotal roles in shaping the future of our nation.
His Excellency John Dramani Mahama and attending Kano. Now, offer a year from Mantem na and ta about Jubilee House. And I do more Fiada na jono and addition as members of Parliament. A bisu young grand ya power mo say omo ministers in the various sectors no ya vetu omo ya beswe omo in. Omo include Honorable Ahmed Ibrahima, Minister of Local Government, Chieftaincy and Religious Affairs NK, and offenso Elizabeth Ofosu-Ajare, Minister for Trade, Agribusiness and Industry. Honorable Abla Gomashi Jifa Abla Gomashi, Minister for Tourism, Culture and Creative Arts, and Honorable Emilia Arthur, Minister for Fisheries and Aquaculture. And First Minister, Welcome Ministry Fufra, Yatene Fufro, Wabra Mampai John Mahama Chese, Mabunu Wasem, Edana Kuma, Ministry Ben America, Ministry of Youth Development and Empowerment, Minister by George Opariado, Oduomo by Jubilee House, and Omomo Eshaye. Na Miensha said, you know, Esikoye, Yenshawe.
Take the last oath, which is the oath of secrecy. And that one, you mention your name. And when I get to the office of, you mention the office to which you've been appointed. I, holding the office of do in the name of the Almighty God swear that I will not directly or indirectly communicate or reveal to any person any matter which shall be brought under my consideration or shall come to my knowledge. The last oath, which is the oath of secrecy. And that one, you mention your name. And when I get to the office of, you mention the office to which you've been appointed. I.
It is say, Esiko, if you are done, it ye faso na ye dia kanka ye ho enoma esisi na fe yaba latest information ye wo na ye dia mamo enen so vet no ebe koso wo mo ebe vet wo no obrempon be bo amani abobo edin no but Minister for Local Government, Chieftaincy and Religious Affairs on the kasa on behalf of omo ye mo musai na so omo President Mahama eswai ebo mo musai na wo kasa no en odan na di se enimonyam hyepa na ya hwomo no mo dia hombrase any opepa and a bayer juma sadabaya President John Dramani Mahama ni so ade hunu bebem sadabaya Ghana for no mo wa ho kire mu no ahokyere yi mu no yɛbɛtumi afrim yɛtie sɛdeɛ honorable Ahmed Ibrahim ɛde nsɛm no ɛtu dwa.
Whatever you do it as if you are working for God and not for man. And I know, Your Excellency, that is your guiding principles. And that is a good reason that the people of Ghana have brought you back to lead us out of these complexities and challenges in which we find ourselves. Our pledge is that the 24-hour economy will start with us. Whenever you need us, whenever the stakes are high, just as we can count on you, you can count on me and my sisters. So, colleagues, ministers, join me to thank His Excellency for the honor done unto us. We know it has not been easy to select 60 out of 6.7 million people. And you know, our opponents are even saying that you cannot use 60 ministers to rule Ghana. And this statement was made by the minority leader yesterday on the floor of Parliament. But Your Excellency know what he's about to do, and we believe in him. So this is a challenge that has been thrown to all of us, that we should apologize to Ghanaians and increase the numbers. But we know His Excellency has a plan and has a vision, which we are going to deliver. I thank you for this opportunity.
John Mahama plan in the vision, and no so me deliver. John Mahama plan in the vision, and no nana no kai George Opariado say, Ebra ye koto aba wo hye maburu green, ntade green, no monam green, ya penti ba bia green ami. Wo se sad ye no hwe so, and no kan say, said ye wusi organize boaboa, e maburu ya no yi. Bibi surunku bi wo mu. Eti saa de kro na me pese wugina so. Na de maburu no hwehwe no, de maburu no epe no. Wo ya fa ministry so ama mabunu nsaka de na mabunu ne pe sa ahoche ye omu fami eto betwa se omu benya adwuma ye den aye se de be ya wo mo adwenkyere omu nimdi esoronko a omu wo no enkoye kwa aboni krata nkese na ekurekuro mu no engada gas be friends engada dust na so aba mfaso ade ama omu ene omu abusuafo eno na mabunu ne hwehwe ye penwuma ye pesa ahoche ne ye firi mu ye pesa ye man no eye maya ye de ensa pempem yebo ne ye ka se aha na me free a ye with ease ye mpese be ye se mire bia me chese me ye Ghana ni kura na me fere fi se me man panyin no ye no de o man Ghana sika e de di wie mu hyen akone aba because ye man panyin mire bi twamu wo tena se ye ahwe han e na sika wo se o man no enya ye wo se ye de bobra man no etumpo no enu mom na wo de di nanum na ma eka abeso o man Ghana so to the sense we dwama so no na ye mpa Ghana nim kra dey ahwe. That is what the youth of this country are looking for. We should see what Kenya and eguso ekoso and na ni Kenya ni abrante bi edi nkomo anu oda na di se hwe se de ye trama ye papa no mo no ye de tumi ahwe mo nsem embeda ne ye hyebere o fisa kakakra bi no mokọ o tira ne ye dia o akoya na me ne kase wo ye app developer o develop app ono atere bem no se no ye ntira ho adwe wo mitinu ne se ye bi before ye ntira ho e ma brofo no enfo mu nyansa ensisi ye app ye free na ye de abato ayi phone no so na ye je Ghana ni na se bibini na woni sika no na ye gine sika no se no ma we nyina free o o se ma ye o se e kwate se de broni de na e pepepe o se hono ne yedura ye mabura ye wa Africa no ye betima feel proud of our continent. So ehona John Mahama de nani atre ehona de nani atre. No one that say what ministry way, no one that say eba George Opariado o hwe timer almost spending one so e wo vetting hwe questions ani ye bisa no hwe the way a President Mahama je bre etu no fo kai no nia na no ye ebra no mo ye campaign no. And our face was dying, and he said, some Ministry of Youth Development and Empowerment, you know. On one case, President Mahama, the need yet today, he said, and it is reflecting on the appointment I want to make it so far. Yeah. Mabruno Dosso. True. Emmanuel numbers, you know, and pick up. It is inclusivity and gender balance, you know. any youth participation, you know, and reflected in the kind of appointments that what make it so far. Now, Osha dia and none of ye sorry here, yet answer a year youth employment agency, Malik Basintali, I'm an about just and Nena, Obaka question a Juma. Manyan and Tiasa, Manfo, I ward on Bedinachi. I call the first day at work. Roma said, "Yeah, the human besiako or influence. Mebuno Etienne ne. Mebuno Dinachi. Mebuno Penasem. Yes. It walk away. Sounds yeah. Mebuno agency no. Yes. Begin say na gain no be and no more be yama mebuno ne day. Enya hoto. Sa agency way. To say the Pablo Kanye, our appointment committee no. It's an ministry na say. Abbas Nuruddin, acting CEO. Emma Social Investment Fund, another young person. So my case is should say, President Mahama, Mebunu no, ye ni swadi hunu, ya pedie, edana komaso. Mebunu ni mpejano, eda John Mahama komaso. Abbas Nuruddin, kani, and of course, what I see, communications officer, Emma NDC Amajokono, Ewa Asante Membunu, Asante Mantem, wa ye bebunu. Adam Mutawakilu. Also, I will fit them into the Mabunu, but we're free Mukakra. We're acting CEO at the Magana Water Company Limited. Christopher Bwedi Mensa, acting CEO at the National Pensions Regulatory Authority. And I first name say Erica J. And so I call NEIP. Oh wow. Erica J. Wow. And so call NEIP. Meaning say Osman Ayarega Ebeba be deputy. Ewa why ye or so. Mebunu no omo wadwen adekese parliament His Excellency John Dramani Mahama afa yakwa animu abra ye hwe no ma bia na no na nke ye normal asese enye normal bio. For instance obaka mere bi twamu se mampanyi ko edwa na ahemfo tete nkonya so na wo chiachia wotimi sha ahemfo so mo yedai sorry in fact mampanyi John Mahama ko voter region no na nanom atena nkonya eka che ne se se wo ba ye nya hoto pa o kane no nanka ade bi esi ye so na ye kasa ye ntimi nkasa na enhyeso wo ye so so edan wadi ansakra na sakasa no bebo edan wadi bra na mampanyi John Mahama wo cha nananom atena nkonya wo framantem na empanifo no yes na nananom atena nkonya te se de hu e wo TV so e wo mo yes o mo sori amano so no nananom montinase this is a clear departure from a mrebi anake say sorry na no I'm sorry who say o mampanyi na ba ye say nya abre ye nya minister of chieftaincy any ministers ahodo e mo mbe cheche ni entia na wo say mampanyi ni yesa me ka mampanyi a wo sere ko watwa mu ko. But John Mahama, was a reset, was a show my Ghana bio. Na Ghana suffered into my pay frano. May I show say Nini Trimo, but it came naturally to him. Na Kwame Osha, where the Ahim for Nanka Sakrana, na sorry, woman, sorry, and you know now, or Cassa, Omon sorry, and I need any of boom was no, Montinas, mammy. Na mechiamo said ye send fata pepe and Kwame hwenefe ibi still or catch himself Montanase na ahimfu ni bi sorry pese omunchiano Kwame dem kan watch asenti no eye de nipa no ne wo ye de ama no an onya sa nidie ni obuo bi de ama na nye ensa wo de be hye no Kwame ohwe o manage yie pa na ohwe na yese Montanase ahimfu ise da bi ye de be sorry ni achiawo enye wo na wo ka kire se ye sorry na mum se de wa ho brase titie se de wo hunu yan na wo gi ye ntum se ye so ye ahemfo no ye so ye de sa ni onyam hye no e de ma se mampani enti wo se ye ntena se kura Kwame ye de ye be sore ni ye chia Kwame na efe sa bibia no se Excellency John Dramani Mahama se wo hwe oben ahemfo oben panifo oni omunkomodie mu obuo ani nidie
where clear departure from ni na no na AC
yes eti wo hwe His Excellency na dan kwakufa the former president ahwe na otiatia ohye wo tena ho mi njiao wo ti ho na mi njiao sorry na tia me nti mo wo hwa Kwame
so difference near clear
it is
clear we actually JB ye kwa ni nsan come back to ye edana ye swear ministers ni in no and ade ba ko bi edana ho adi na man for dwen say oh na momo ayanso ni in no jama ye yinadi jama na momo ne se nia kona no bi say ye send ne sack letter WhatsApp so no abrani nye no kre enye sa na si ye na nie ntia na momo yanso ani no na de chia meminda no wo TV3 and honorable Felix Kwache ofosu okasama yema panyin Jomahama na fe so enkuta hodie hu nsem no o sanso ye soafo no edema Mahama administration no o chechemu eche se niamafo kan ne amanebo ahodo a ahyeta wa abefo tentafidie so any radio so ni TV so no enye sade ye mpam no de mom de tie nie
is to swear in
you see, again, I've seen that she's come under criticism. Again, it is justifiably.
You mean the gender minister?
Yes. You see, I understand the demand for excellence and a better way of doing things by the people of Ghana. They can demand no less from all of us. As I indicated, we serve at the pleasure of the Ghanaian public. So they have the right to have a certain expectation of delivery from us. But I must indicate that because people were not aware of the background story, the gender minister has been treated unfairly in some ways. What had happened was that this morning, President Mahama is scheduled to travel to Angola, Tanzania, and Kenya for some very important government-related business. Because of that, and yesterday he had a heavy schedule. We had to go to Hua and come back. He was even scheduled to be at the swag event. So last minute he had to rope in the vice president to stand in for him. So he said that at least 6 ministers had been approved. And we were in constant liaison with Parliament because they were also approving some yesterday. So he wanted to approve the whole bunch so that he doesn't have to do it, especially because he will be away for 4 days. He didn't want to leave a vacuum because the ministers cannot function fully as they should if they have not been sworn in. And the matters that they have to confront with in the sectors are huge.
But they can act too. The constitution says.
Yes, but it's not the same as being there in substantive capacity. So we were liaising with Parliament to see whether they will finish the approval so that we add all of them to the list and then swear them in. By 4 p.m. and at the time we were in Ho, we were just about to set off to come to Accra. It became apparent the Parliament could not meet the deadline of approving the others. A decision had to be taken. So we reached out to the 6 who had initially been sworn in and indicated that if they were close, they should indicate. 5 of them said that yes, they were within the presence of Parliament, so she could come to the Flagstaff House in about 10 minutes. Okay. Now Momo truthfully indicated that a family emergency had taken her out of Accra. Okay. And therefore, it was going to be very close. We encouraged her to come nonetheless. And that if she got there in time, she will be added. If for some reason she could not make it in time, we will do it another time. I see. So if you observe carefully, President Mahama was very specific in mentioning the names and giving them KPIs as you described it. So we did 2 alternative speeches. One that anticipated her presence, one that anticipated her absence. So that's why her name was never mentioned in all of it. To connect. So immediately we had to switch because we had prepared for that scenario. It was to her credit that she showed up anyway. Because it was touch and go. Where she was, there was no way, given all the traffic, that she could get here in time. But we were pushing them and saying that if you
go when you have so clearly now Momo no di kan ayi mampanya so ye no asutre se oni eyen kran na ba bi o no kran wan hwe be den so betima ba be dru ntem no di kan yoma sutre eti wo mo hihye mu no te se de honorable Felix Fosu Kwache ka no wo mo hihye mu no nanka wo mo no enhwe se ebia na mo kran be so ani in eti wo hwe se de speech no ni bibia koye na ni din na se da ma bebre ebra na mampanyi ebobo wo mu a Omoko ashe ahodo no na won che ni omoko akoye no nidi na mamu bebre what the make say and na momo it show up anyway obaye which is to her credit and no just say yes obuo ani ani de ma eye dwumadie na ye dey e course no tinya say bia wo ba late na ya mena nsai no yes anete according to honorable Felix Fosu Kwache afai me wo warning kase bi de ma eye new leadership in Parliament through Dom Kessier no. And yet na course so as uncle for ya omo numbers 83. Omo to be farm so sa. Me was that. And yet na see honorable mama yarega man for kike omo say mu ye weak. Owura Draman a wono no about Parliament and one sema what I ekasa ho or expertise wo ho no. What grant interview a wɔdan na di sɛ saa number na Ghana for the amamo no enye kwa o
dabi
omo pese mo kira hoden yen kase mentie de dom kuma no ewo ka o anase memma dom kuma no kwan o ba memmo mo kwan emo mo mfa dede ene enoma bi embe hinta ahoden ne gidie na Ghana for no enya wo mumu ono bo ma yarega ono bo eche rocks in da fia mepo ono bo do yo mo ma mo home ne so Ghana for what did you mumu enti no the numbers we ma no mamo ntina ho emma mani nya hata emma sankofu kuma we edwim fam so ne ekọ so fiada no mamo mani repeating hu bio menim nia mo ba ya mo ba hwepo nkofo amo maba parliament but it is a necessity do ya hwepo no wonya na adwuma ti said ye na to force mo pen so no mo ye no
yeah
omo ba dom kase mu kura no mo ye do ye whip no wonya na dwuma kentire ho ma ho me ne so de obeye bia wo dom no beba mra hye badwafie no ye na gofo mo no so they are like a drop in an ocean I say wafa buba kitikiti bi na de akoto pum obi ante enye trampo na be pom enye traw na be pom eti mama mo home ne so na de see fiada no mama mani repeating who bio and I'm sure you were watching proceedings dia na hu ye
Kwame MPP among you ko so dem aka no Kwame se sia na ayese ekwan bia so a omo be fa so a abribia Ghana fo beti omo nka no ebi ni sa no pa ye ka enho asemi na ayese wo mo digidi wo hwam consent every time omo raise ya the last time omo say Jubilee House appointment e ko so ana say positions His Excellency John Dramani Mahama de ba no omo pe so omo hunu every year omo just ensem omo kan nyina Kwame enyire nyina so and said the waka no the majority in parliament Honorable Mahama Yarega Ghana for are looking up to him
it is not about quoting law no
Dabi to me na Ghana for the amamo no one more hwese mo be use to me no e was sa to me no mo the amamo no so no won kase mu
yes
eti mamu nye kom enye di I don't know much about the proceedings of parliament what here
but you see about about one following it boils down to say omoba hwepo enkofodo omaba
okay
say mo dom na mamu ye dom kase no wo dey say won't me hwepo fana at least my number ne no so nchen 88 no mo no as 89 ana o say 88 eya Blekuma North asem ya o Ablekuma North abato nsunsu aso ehun nsem ya ene said ye na debate ni si ko ehun komo na ye di sabre eti niamu be bia mo numbers no da ne da nyina no ebeye inafa ebema mo kasa no aye den no monye ye make for now enie ye kwa anima me bie nsem ni mu ye but ye nsanko back to the presidency na ye nto ankomo no so was amemenda no sa dwumadi ekro na wo TV3 ho no Honorable Felix Fosu Kwache eche adeso bi a eso aban ne sabre ya wo tuatua eka hodo a aban dada ne jade to ho there is a certain 364 million debt service na was say koso Felix eche mu say tie no
you on 2nd January we paid $364 million in debt servicing. At the end of February, we are required to pay 6.1 billion Ghana cedis in debt servicing. After next year, we have to pay 180 billion in debt servicing. And this is for a country whose budget is slightly above 200 billion. So what it means is that all the taxes you and I pay, and everything else that we do in this country, that goes into our budget. All of it will be used to pay debt servicing because of the debt default
that suspension period has ended.
So you can imagine what the finance minister must feel when he says down that dark barrel where everything he mobilizes next year will be used to service debt, because if we don't do it, we'll default again. If we default, it will be catastrophic.
Honorable Felix Fosu Kwache no eti ekade de omagye guo Jabe ade so ade ama abanwe ena wo so a akaka wofa akwaniasa hodo so ede finance ministry in the coming days over to omo can already President John Dramani Mahama ate baaso nku a economic dialogue no share but say wo ba ben mo e be koso na abe nyina so a wo mo de beto ato adwen na omanya ekwan bi o metwa to e de aye sikasem ye no eche bia no meso mo dwumadie na se na kuku damfo ena ye mampa yi John Mahama afrefro mo e de o mato sa baaso nku yi so ye mu bodi no Minister Dr. Ishmael Yamson eka ho bi ena fe so Professor John Gachi enso eka eye baaso nku yi ho ebi na omunyuma ne se ombehwe na yabodwa yato adwen na yape yesika sem aman yeyi ne pomasi bre
Kwame the all chair sa committee Dr. Ishmael Yamson okan afi members no Dr. KY Amwako, Professor John Gachi, Mohammed Samara, Nelly Mireku, Anthony Sapon and afi Ernest Degraft Ejui members womo work committee so womo babe sa national economic dialogue yi and Kwame omudin ededwe omo babe hwe edin komo ahyehye apekwan a oman Ghana ye sikasem fapem no ebekoso na Kwame apegye ne mo enti no ye hwe se de ni nyina besi akonti wa wotim ranche bedwafia wa ya wadwen se no Ablekuma North no business no mo business bay hey abanyo market business bay. Now we say no Ablekuma no business. Now we refi say somewhere in 2020 the people of Central Coffee Alologui Akpafo sir no muni obi obesi o manemu o mrasebedwe for 4 good years. Yes. No muni obi obesi o manemu e o mrasebedwe Saudi no crowd there enti say Ablekuma North no enti say Saudi no difference in here clear. Yeah. Saudi and what say ye shed that bomb matrimony. Yeah. And on the course war. Ablekuma North the no monto mo boase na mo ma abato komisano ene amanyoku ahodo no eni wudwuma na uti mrashe bedwafie wo sabre ya mo ankasa ena motena se ya hwe han na ye sika sem jigu ye no moti mrashe bedwafie ese nyada ahoden ene akokoduro feri animanim ese be ka kire ese no Ablekuma North no vote. And I want to come in on my Ghana. Energy debt de go no, and I want to buy it. A car would wa honorable Rukopoku, what about Beswa? Nothing in it, no, what about the team the air, Juma Pano? Sakan one at the go. Contractors I did the Domuka, acquire money in it, and the SC Ghana for 9 years. Madame Sako Guru, man found query a panel. Sakan down. One and none of swear by it. So if you have respect for the people of Ghana, akasabre kura na obema ho kwan na ho brasiem no woma aban business ide akoso over some excuse of ya candidate no wono na wini ye etichinchina no na wini who afanyo market we electoral commission wona ya about commission. Leave the work to those who are supposed to ensure say about 20 issues as one and then when I'm here declare winner. Leave that work to them. And you must say yet dede ebeya coincide say no Ablekuma North no vote. No Ablekuma North no vote. What they had the course for? Farmer me yanko.
The Electoral Commission complained of threat to the lives of its staff. The Electoral Commission complained of destruction of its properties. I would want my respected colleague who has just come to take steps in ensuring that Dr. Dampari, the IGP, who is the head of the Election Security Task Force, is able to provide sufficient security to enable the EC undertake its constitutional mandate.
and you come to cry, woman Tiasie. No, and I'm almost in your bedroom, baby. I do know. They are the reason. They are the reason John Mahama is forced to appoint 60 ministers.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
No, NDC grassroots, some more, Obia, it was a Mubufuna, and yet John Mahama.
Debbie.
A Bufuno, it was a call, Science people for your more, Mrasaba de Fia. Woman sounds so to a more was say, and I'm almost in your bedroom, baby. I dream. And after your market, Timinia, I could go draw. Etimi to any present Mahama to and just Mahame. Would you say I didn't idea now, but I wanted the Bepa Ghana for chow. Now the assistant ministers, you know, you become. Who got a Mahama where I quadrat to some? Who got a Mahama? One no where Dada for to some. Who got a son of President Mahama here? Say one no, what's up was a say no beno. Now I say, Bibia Banafe, what done and I don't know. When class our work at the money be. It would be a few yansa, a babu minor. A few yansa nana will go so our nature minor. And President Mahama, make canon so a do that, make a bomb a yana munya kumana munje. Because assembly or and wait ye Rebecca. Assemble or eche, Rebecca wants him. Look, so Obi will be a grassroots fund, some more beer, and what's some bufuna. It should be this MPP bunch. I won't rush a bit few honor. Ferry new many omuni ferry. And you are there sitting there say no Ablekuma North, no government business. Who free a bemu budget keka, mini budget keka, and what's over presented. President na wutwin kan wonam president na wusi etwe wonase asa akora bia ya hye no bashabone a yesuma na won peso obekọ mini budget ba present keke na yemfa nyina so na yenya sika emfa mo man no ho bra for at least these 3 months president na wusi din eya ho akora bia yesuma na won peso obekọ. These are the guys we must be angry at. They have no right, they have no moral right to be behaving like this. No matter the situation, they have no moral right to threaten the people of Ghana over normal Babuama or my Ghana. No, you have no moral right. Yes, you can criticize, you can do your politicking, but then for minor edumayo and yagro. Because a brother did to be chairman, Sano, Sana Moya. No be a banana near Brese or Basen and Niku Jubano. Now I should you obey beer or say now, Massa no. Obama free wa. Who between can a name? No, it is a more chance. And Honorable Mahama Yariga, Niabe beer would domino over Bob or Mano. I'm on my Barbara Sebejafie. Not debate, no debate, not question. Niabe ye be a bay no, me say ye. Ghana for Tamachi. Nothing stops you. Numbers na ye dem NDC no, make up your enya kwa jakwa. Ghana for what say, omu ogidi abroso ewo mumu. So work for the people of Ghana. Gidi abroso e de wo mumu. So work, do the work for the people of Ghana. Who we are call baby. What are you doing to say you will what you John Mahama appointees nina? Look, what are you new and Yabrana new Munya 101? Honorable Eric Opoku, Honorable Cassier, Dr. Cassier, Atu Forsen, Honorable John Jinapo. It's all about the work. First that John Mahama landed here, was shy here at the chair, yet is a energy sector no, and a cabin down one year is the CB of Mubaba, one had doomed Soberman homeless so tata. No solve a problem no. And I will say some money besukua. I am on paid the animal na say the aduani ho. And then Mahama ye tata. Was solve a problem no. Was solve a problem or solve in phases. It is phase 1 where ye fro. Medium term ebeba. Yes. Long term ebeba. So what are you telling me? This is a man who is wiping sebe moto. The mess you created for 8 good years, he's had to wipe it off and send why you're not there. So John Mahama, no, yes, he understands the enormity of the problem, but on find excuse, on onfa enye ena we nti na menye ye no wo ye adwuma no na wo mo ye kitwe bi wo mrache bedwafie mo ba be ya kwansidie. We should stop them. We should not allow them.
Very well.
We should not allow them. Energy no mum yemfa nko omo so. So I say said the appointees ni nyina no ebenya asundwa dey e de aye adwuma e no brempon e so hu na de we hwe mahama appointment na wo ye no me so over the weekend me to me boase sua ade bi and ade na me sua no ene me ne abusuafo ba beche me the voter river authority e be ye case in point.
Okay.
Now about voter river authority amanfo ogika and a wine na enkoda no ni abo wedi opanyi ba kwa ye bo ni dia amanfo aba abonten a wo mo kasa tia se mampanyi eyi no eye sabre deputy chief executive for voter river authority Edward Eko Obin Kenzo amanfo say na wonya ndisi ni and ono kro free hi and we free hi and we free hi. Look eba amanyo semu a ho we can in a menya sante ase no eba amanyo semu a ye won kofo bi a wo mudi wo ne ena boa amanyo sem no anasa amanyo ko no ye won kofo bi o mudi wo sika
ena boa
ye won kofo bi o mo so mo ye civil servants o madwuma hihye mu no eni so mo ba bontin be yi o manim so mo ye dey politicians owura kanzo asemi enoma miensen ya mabobo so de atwato no no chem wo ye civil servant. And the Cuban nation say, "It is so bad, one thing, but dying, obey nanim, and that's all bad dying. And Manuka, what dumb Eddie." So, Orakanzoi, beyond everything, also, will be a wire voter river authority at the highest level as deputy chief executive.
Wow.
And I dance it, yeah, Mensaka say, Eba NDC Amanyokuna, say, your fundraising. Say you want some human in Hong Kong bana in a number of ways. When Medina and Peswaso and Miami Hodwa were in several ways. And me say you put so mano say a day year Razak Hussein Ebeba and Komonimo na Yanina di and Komono. But about him dear Efania Voter River Authority Ejinama and Openyimi Kasemi Jeme say you be institutional memory. It we are buying for now oba for institutional memory no and there was a wujina so and the boama ye be a day a peja.
Yes.
So imagine someone like Kenzo at the highest level of VRA.
Yes.
Institutional memory ni a day and at the highest level no managerial level no we the managerial skills. I will bet you I'm a VRA no ejina brand. VRA a very sensitive operational tool at the bar buying, especially Sabre ya nyinam kania won sem no atocho.
Yes.
Manyane tiese John Jinapo e fili no pa. Manyane tiese mpanifo ahodo amowo NDC mo e penasem pa. But ebi mo say no. It is a common because argument ni say wonya NDC ni. What to say the na no ye no. Yes anko ahoma no so na yenhwe say Razak betima boy with a dance die edefa ura Kenzo ho. Razak ya mo ache mo akwa ba. Hello Razak.
Hello Kwame.
Ya mo ache mo akwa ba na bibia boko de.
Mejo so Kwame nyankopon na daroma bibia boko.
Na
da dia chi dia ya nya bibia e dia tie atwa ya sanya ni de asida kese na de mo twede ampa nyankopon.
Na mete won ka ache no hu ye.
Kwame mi hu ye obi da so ti ase se bo twa abo.
Na mom ni atwa wabo. Anyway,
election no na mama kwakote o. Election was the election edu ebere ukaya me catch of the election because of the day edu groundwork. The man was me dey no take akra. As the general secretary of the party, as the secretary of the party within the constituency no there. Na BBI say election management team any processes me nyane gina me na so.
Fantastic.
So at the point I have to go off the media. Na mean work grounds na meeting in Bujuma. Together with the constituency executives led by the constituency chairman and everybody with the support of the honorable MP lawyer Susu. And anytime I'm called off no.
And Kurimdiaba, yay. But
Kurimdiaba, when you say the second highest vote in Greater Accra.
Fantastic. You better sound common on Repemo. But I'm running said the new 28. Yes, our groundswork and I will count once no. Yes, I'm free. A bar party, a Juma Yomwa. Groundwork no ayobia what type TV so na ya na we biana
So they be a car groundworks and near TV assemble. Kwame. TV don't get my continent TV Kasaya, the Diana, what can I be Diana that the bets. A Juman and Casano dear, a West Shamono. That's the grounds. A wanna ultimately any team mufono and other voters. Ultimately on share 1-on-1. Now ultimately on myself. Now to me is ton a year the 24-hour policy. And it's excellent John Damani Mama and this are buying a day bano. Now wait me that palm now wait my church or mumu. Now wait my mom so more chafa a womb. So those are the groundwork. Groundworks also can say ube share ube coordinate ube proper pooling agent. Ubenya on more security security on the board about ballot on buying. Ubenya always and some be in tempino ever fam on that is the grounds.
Yeah.
But in Timba TV one as in Timba radio so it is only say war grounds no and I would think some as I would have first hand information. Now I share the first solution what I would be added as you provided now I provide this solution. But Oka TV radio no account and also groundworks because Numaya we now of them we not in demand call Bijuma because we are the media and the media landscape is very wide, very huge. And call because we all know grounds no you can't cover all the sectors of the grounds. But we all know or you'll be out here radio and also TV pay the same Power FM so I number 1 station the whole Ghana.
Yeah.
It's no say the panel down Kwame what is any man one but also executive and MP about and President Kwame Minkah. But I went to maybe other radio, so no OT radio, no, that is some more Kawasam at Daoba, at Daoba Trim, for the show money that day. On Smithing so one pampa, I mean, Pampa, with Pinfonete, it's one among about community and some background. So, and our groundwork so is all about finances. That is political party finances. Because groundwork, no, Untimin Casa Onam, Unnumusio, Untimin Casa Onam, Undidi, Uba our voters on announcement for no motivation or to abano. Or immediate challenge be you need to stop the person out. I was to me buane pardon. Obi so wa obi shiano no problem na no. I was say be amune no yen hye na waje no contact. Nti wo ko ye wie na mo kwa ansa na mo afem amafe saska no e de buane panma the pan say to my kwakwohwe no another was my no de. Na
Razake wo hwe se de abatu atwam no ezikoye na obi a woye MPP ni wo de yef ya adwen ko sabre no obi a na sabre no woye MPP ni ana MPP awi ataso so obetena abem no ubetima da adwen wo se ni akro no ebekwa akotam ni sika no de abre wo Razak ni adehye wo Medina se oh monfanta mo party na chi wo abra ye kwa abatuom
enye possible
adentra
enye possible because obi a ono ye MPP ni de find basic at the Abraham NDC for some ejuma. It's not possible because at the end of the day, no, on South Sam Nipal Samo, a MPP no muna umunim. And as Sani Pano Samo, a MPP na somo Renea, Obenya Abia, Akwenebi, and that's a friend's opportunity be if that a friend's particular government man party no. But Aquaman NDC, okay, MPP now bar. Oh, the boy, one can already no bano, you say we MPP. That doesn't mean say unyaba who form there individually. They can assist one another and each other. Because political parties, we bushia bakuno na yachi even more NDC and even more MPP. But I make answer what you say. But still, Ubenya said the can MPP person. So the terms capital so or the bad man NDC for the Montpellier campaign. No. And so real, sir, and yes, so possible, sir. So at the end of the day, no, you see that any panel or a party member direct, and also a sympathizer of the NDC, and I say, or you'll be a floating voter, but or share the way NDC policies on the I think says NDC bar a bit boy or no need to media OD, and I say the field are all pretty. Yeah. So based on that, Sadi Pamu says, Sadi Pamu studies and category are much train. On almost me a time musika, it may be a boy party. But apart from that, when you say MPP, Nipan said, or that Tam Skadi about was NDC and winning Abano over on the party there. I don't think that's possible.
Okay, with this background, no, a dear now what can for a year or Edward Echo or Ben Kenzo. I will say, yet it is a one job call a year voter review authority, say, chief executive officer. No, a dear now become from officer. We must say, why MPP ni. Or no party no crowd, Bermuda, no party no crowd, Nimu, Edia, and just or NDC. I mean, these are the questions I'm for Bissafano, Edia and Infano.
Kwame, no cranny yamini, and now meti dino, they don't call attack Kenzo before God a man, Nami imagine Kwandaso, because the Panana minimum na minim the as Kenzo. First name now by Dread Kwame Weno, and no na minim, but Kenzo the nine shanning.
Okay.
In a man, I told you, I'm a man for that or piano. As a secretary of the party, you are the administrator of the party. You must be able to be abreast with certain information and certain issues and matters. So quickly, no, me take it, me call it, register now because me who the first and the branch name no, and I'm a share no. I'm pampa say we are Kenzo no, na or a registered member or NDC. He is in our register, and the branch name is Presby. Wow. Medina number 1 Presby A branch name no. But what happened? They say, baby almost type almost a card no because I know there a problem cut across. Me no kasa from Medina and kwa yon kofu do almost some the card e one was say me no kasa. Problem typographical mistake e was so. Typo mistake e was so I just say branch no you see that master branch meeting and that's almost two branch no almost type of branch no I'm back full and I'm put say ABA. Your branch, your card because Mikita, Medina conference, name branch no outside Medina.
Yeah.
When you know technical problems with the printing department, they do printing card. You call register news no. The panel or your member and some of the guys I know say Kenzo SB card, you know, and some of the follow up news no. Or you will be on also a boy, a my election and before the election. Now the ones that you have 15 electoral area and 15 wards. You can't say you know every party member. But what is important is that records speak for itself. And you know what happened was make sure register is a registered card bearing member of the party. And the name of the branch Medina number 1 Presby A. But the typing of the card and the way say no sure say paper card no issue man at that particular branch now register. He will bear the correct name of the branch. And what happened on the biometric card now, also there was a mistake, typo mistake in terms of the name of the branch.
Yeah. But
you will be from all angles. And quickly, I have to follow up. The core branch will be I notice a boy. And son, even at some constituency level, so you will say, you want to be a boy. And son, may follow up to a Sojama, and son, also a Sojama secretary, so confirm my so. A whole there is basically or taking the whole Sojama constituency and some other places closer to them. I'll support you on them things. But sometimes when there are people because of the background who should say obey the about
and to what me clarify the background as in say civil servant
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And at the end of the day you won't call food do even Medina constituency and apart from Kenzo almost one boy, but they belong to the public sector. They were afraid of victimization. You will nipa me who now or not buy your office or boy or say you can't say you man or see DVD or no party no Edamakumaso.
Yeah.
But because of the background which man are ultimate and managing and public into patch or boy it should just be like that. And behind the scene on convince. So it's sometimes we don't say appointment we say we so fee, but little did you know say a person has contributed immensely from other sectors. Now we know you are not privy to, except the appointing authority and no more privy to those kind of support near that. But at the end of the day, we say no or a registered bearing member for a very long time. But just that, and say sometimes you can't meet somebody direct, but from cross check all the people that are cross check. They confirm say Ampa, he really helped. And just I think recently I kaka credit and also I learned say on one or support here on and Kano. So Kenzo will be a mepa yenyacho. Yenya will say you be at appointment. But at the end of the day, me say me pia ko baby. Because you know kwa na so me so my boy and this will be other case me fini onimi. Yes, because why me but those who saw the support, they are there, they are still alive and they can confirm and attest to that support. It's at the end of the day, the most important thing is it's a card, it's a registered card bearing member.
Yeah.
And I want registered just recently of the election. No. The registration was a long ago, or register I check because me share register and be didn't want a long ago. And you say, and I want to say, one yesterday expert, the who don't have temper register, I will easily be able to detect it. My secretary for the last 12 years, or no more than a decade. They are normally or about administrative works. say their party musel person we have kululu be can and that one I can easily detect it. And our party members in Medina itself who take the 2,763 branch executives now. I know almost all of them. And about party members, especially those who contributed to our success, or the victory wasn't just tasked by one person. It was a collective teamwork and collective work and your more master. Your more one day everything. Most of them provide security. Everybody contributed in one way or the other. And then we had this very offensive how do you call it victory. Because the victory didn't come on a silver platter.
Yeah.
One say one can say the start election or your prime minister and some buy with disqualification. I mean, no studio. Sure. We went all through all this turbulence, your friends say, process.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, the leadership led by the constituency chairman, Honorable Alhaji Ibrahim Faila, the indefatigable constituency organizer, with myself as secretary and the entire constituency executive, we stood on our grounds and we said what? No one is bigger than the party. No single individual or group is bigger than the National Democratic Congress Constitution.
Yeah.
So we made sure that we apply the constitution of the party and we use the constitution as a guide. And through the support of the people like Kenzo and the rest who also came on board. There's another man with the name Engineer Samet, or your friend Gritko. Mr. Samet say, boy, the boy, but all one in Yana also requires all the future. But he did help. There were sometimes when say problems between leadership, you have to solve it. But nobody knows where the money is coming from. And nobody will ask you where the money is coming from when you are campaigning. That's the issue.
But about the son now, I mean, especially grassroots for when you be appointed no more. The most Jean say, enquire say, oh, Obia will free Amanyoko from Embe Frem. Now, Embe say, His Excellency John Mahama, Najuma war, you know. About the sana, a yana diana usuzu say, was a young como, bet my boy, Ama, Obia, and Yahotos was, oh, a problem be anyhow.
Kwame, in same BC, what was it? Yameka appointing authority, no. Before memo appointment, and yes, almost 50 years of the mouth. And it's Excellency John Dramani Mama with the visionary, as a visionary leader, Nick Vision Okita Edema or Mangana. He will not appoint people just because he wants to appoint. No. Or share competence, experience, and loyalty to the party. These are the three key things I'll share. And at the end of the day, it was said. The appointment will back out. We need to fall back on the source record and a source document. Then a source document, source document, and only be already started. Source document be already started as a member. That is one. Two, we should fall back on the people who were in charge in terms of leadership. And now say, suppose Nipa you need just a bit background about him in terms of his support to the party and what he has done for the party. So based on that, as a leadership, if you are not on top of your work, it means that you won't even know the person. But if you are on top of your work, it will take you just some few hours and you'll be able to verify and confirm back to leadership at the top there. So in this case, at the end of the day, our party members must begin to understand that in as much as ma obi emfi baby no monkey go work with babu go chop. So bibi ejuma no be bibi no aba bejo no. In as much as yempe no e was say sometimes due diligence. Let me say ampa nipa no ono so contribute and sana omodi start the be no man. And Kwame, we nya make what I want to humbly appeal to our party supporters or grassroots is the parts of a party as a grassroots base out. Typically we are talking of the party members, especially the branch executives. Kwame, the branch executive, this victory, it didn't come on silver platter. Take the branch executives. Out of the branch executives, you take the pooling agents. These are the people who manned and protected our resource. And they deserve every opportunity that is available to empower them. But however, the government is just about 3 weeks old.
But Tubo, the argument has always been said, okay, yes, I mean, grassroots can say, Obia or party no no anymore. But then again, what raise issue? Mama on your corner platform, how about that one too?
But Come again, man. To ask me.
Me say grassroots no. A big argument and say it's not about say omunim obia or party anymore. But say be always asama ba na always issue. Eya amanfo nya so enti omo. Say argument no won say.
Oh, Sasemba. Kwame. Nipa Sasemba. Anentisa. Nipa so anetna ekasem. Is that not the case?
Yes.
So if you are not sure of something, what do? You verify. You cross check. But me say mostly no framing now be assembly. If I don't know, I'll tell you I don't know. But however, I'm going to verify or I'm going to cross check and then get back to you. In under normal circumstances in human endeavor, that is the way it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
I can't claim say Mimi Amadina NDC secretary for the last or more than a decade. I should know everybody. It's not possible. It's not possible. But I will know most. Many nipa be brave and nipa do do. But it's not possible say meet me yeah. No, it's not possible. Over your branch list there, 2,763 branch executives. I can tell you, I know almost up to 2,700.
Interesting.
Since the 3 now minimum no. Omo yon kwafo a omo agi position a omo munye adwuma. That is it. Omo yon kwafo omo agi position all right. But say kind of party activities, say ward meeting, say branch meeting, and a branch general meeting, and as a gathering be in terms of the party within the various wards, you don't normally see them. But that doesn't mean say almost no they don't contribute.
Very well.
One way or the other, your omo bi kwa no a omo a technocrat, a civil servant, and most of them are the individuals you recruit to omo as a pooling agent.
Okay.
And so there's a level of contribution when it comes to the party structures. Obi or the mistake about to us a mun support the party. Okay, no class letter appreciation letter amount the most important is
like in the case of Kenzo. Like in the case of Kenzo where civil servant into Obeka said no.
So I want me show the face say. And he believes that no, there will be all this support by Kwame. Yeah, appreciation letter need be there command also on or appreciation letter call you or local say you could be a bit leaky.
Matthias.
So based on that, you need on my forfeited people, you the team it would have been. You get it?
Matthias.
So there's a yeah.
Nse nkomo no tintin baba bencheche mu no Matthias na fe so de Kenzo eye edema NDC amanyuko at least entiase no abeda bonten se de be ya ebeboa enkomo no we de nyina kwan ayen so ye fa so de aboa enkomo na eguso ekoso wa abeda His Excellency John Mahama ebe appoint obi obeda VRA and VRA Raza ko me be adwen say VRA a very sensitive state institution and we here obi a wonim de especially within the power sector so be handle. And in the case of engineer Edward Eko or Ben Kenzo the nim fan say or 25 years experience within the power sector and as at the last count no a deputy chief executive officer Maviari Razak dey twat one ye fancy
the background cannot be in any contention because this is Obia for the last more than 2 decades he has been within the system and President Mahama Excellency President Mahama only a baby breeze out so he need to get the grounds running but how will you do that? He needs competent, experienced people. One more winning there. Or the one show ma and ya turn on the call start to say orientation there and then baby. And also on already the person has that background.
Sure.
Already the person knows technical know-how. We now no obit my identify say we was say that in the sea. We not was say we baby I was say yadishini. But at the end of the day, no, and it's going to affect us. But quickly, no, with the expertise of the person, no, with the experience now, with my age now in that sector, no, action, you'll be able to rectify things or streamline things. Because at the end of the day, no, because I can't say, and we should be on record. Now, maybe natural phobia and sorry, because doom so no started with the Akufado Bamia government. Oman Omuja in Macau, Majato, Omoko fuel, just about 2 hours fuel, and so all this thing goes to prove say you need somebody who have the competence and above all, he has the loyalty not to come and sabotage His Excellency John Dramani Mama and the entire NDC government. But my last word, and he said, Obi de Beba no pa, Obi su de Beba via. obi nso deɛ bɛma mmerɛ kora me ne wo Kwame yɛakɔ akɔda no saa mmerɛ na obi nso deɛ bɛba
te sɛ deɛ si
de no grassroots mepatɔ sɛ
mese te sɛ deɛ si no anadwo no
yes ɛnti na de no grassroots deɛ mede akyɛw packet ɛna ɛde ma ɔma ɛna mesa pa ɔma kyɛ sɛ yɛnka yɛakoma to yam obi anka na akoma to yam na yɛnya gyiti ɛwɔ sɛsɛlɛsi John Dramani Mahama saa support na wɔsɛ yɛbɔ support grassroots no ɛnyɛ president Mahama de bɛnante aba wɔ sɛ wabɛsɔ nsa sɛ yɛde kɔ a yɛde kɔ wo appointees na president Mahama appointee ɔmo no
ɔmo na bɛyɛ sɛ adwuma Razak me brɛ ne nti yɛmfa ntwene a bɛda ase paa ne ɛberɛ a wanya ma yɛ na anɔpɛ wɔ DwaboAse dwumadie yi so Razak meda ase Razak will say ɛyɛ Medina constituency secretary ɛberɛ no ɛnya so ano no wabra yɛde nkɔmmɔ no nyinaa ɛsie kae sɛ ɔman no bɛtena sɛ bɔ nɔnkoro pɛpɛpɛ a mene ɔberempɔn nana wa yɛdan ho aba yɛba a yɛtoa so nkɔ baabiaa waja bibi o mo ye bia no mo hwe na reality show oh my goodness show ye fair no me so wo dae dae na me so ye no now we hear reality show bia ye kwasi ada najo oh show ama man hunu said ye si ye yade e wo fie oyere ni okunu asede enye sa mpena de ibio mpena within 3 days na ajegu onya no bi and I said you to city entimi me do hey chire me there odo nya no na ye yina so de edudo obi o ba akra ko video ko betima chire makra ma chi
Kwame enua
chire mu odo no also show your love say
odo de ye
o sound e dey no mo obi ka se me do obi
oh say who say odo no eye niema mienu eye friend say eye bibia ye da na di kire obi enti de be ma obi ehunu so obi do no ye ono so ne de a o ye de ama no no e na be kire say okay pe di aso be si de ma no e wo se me so me yi bibia e de kire no
ene odo ene se sika betima ma obi ado obi oh so we say eye de obedan na di e de a kire obi me boa it is a sika da me dan na di
enya no nko
e dey solve problem bi say eno so odo
oh eno wo ho but so odo no so ye wani ani ne wo obi odo obi on the face of baby and ye wo obi odo obi in like or share within nipa ni mu aha eno dey adon nti ebi obi dey no on the basis no sika na ma ne doba obi so ho ma internally or share so mesi obenten a ne de no e bibi stronko bi
wow bibi stronko bi we that mesi wo show no we chirem anyway akra ko fira akwa
ye nua say sika ye moja
sika no ye moja
sika ye moja sika ye moja sike ye moja mpara enu wantumi didi
za
enu wantumi kasa
enu kre
enu wantumi nyahwe
za bebe
sika ye moja
enu ana mete hu yi
odi ebusu ofie because e bia be fa bia sika ho ai
ezu
eza osikwa
ha be say that's all so do obi di gobo we do obi di gobo that the fama
lafa
ezu
ezi kukurudu yako yako
ate kwa mami fa daily graphic fiase na no pay na o chirem so kopwe mu okwa umpotema sabre eyeda sibre ekwa mu abu ating out so ebiesa na waso ide a kire kwafo a mprempre wo chirem so no wa be kwa manhene ewo ho no daily graphic dia ba okrata fight so eyedu ebiesa enim hankasa na asem kase odi aba no o say sikasamu niema wanga tutuniye ewo mensi ni kropon ahoro nyina mu enfrisha edu intemne enam so ma young auditor general Johnson Ekwamua esiedu Johnson Ekwamua esiedu edi hu sama about 242.84 million Ghana cedis ewo frisha edu intemne anope onya daily graphica obetumi akinkan bi Kwame Minkah ora pesa wa tin so a yera John Dramani Mahama apa no se
agoga maache
Godwin Nakogan
yes
yo mate ba me just comedy me yera Mahama apa no pesa wa tin so ninsem e daily graphic mu krata fan to so edwonum ebiesa so nkohwe siga state interest governance authority so no eno so hu sem e graphic mu nya bia betumi akenka
no so a solid appointment pa pesa white is it normal system pesa yeah, my former yamre.
Yo, oh my family,
a former yamre.
Yo,
what the technocrats go?
Oh, new bed in your nose.
Politics,
say Erica J.
Already
solid
grassroots.
Hey.
Was it grassroots ahead?
Was it an appointment here for the grassroots? Erica J. Me mountain kwa.
Eti yafa daily pose your work at and twice say yes question bisa say have you gotten your green letter? Can I wear green paper? It's a green paper and then Crawfordia Saka green paper and I so him say yeah to what to baby. Now we will see Mami Hannah Tete and he appointed as UN Special Representative for Libya. And I said
it's a Libya Saka can in the whole thing.
But is it yeah until honey didn't echo.
But it's good, baby. Challenging. You don't now succeed and I know. Honorable okay, Her Excellency Hannah say what minim power when you minim fano say baby and then what the tour or succeed waka empenifo ya omobo aye chichire SYZ Broadcasting Limited wa say sabre no sabre no akọrẹ so no na hwe say de company nyina bedu eti baby adin bia ode no betu bia na fa we trade and industry minister say de na Nigeria for ni Ghana for amom hom no so yempene
obey mo bekle asem no so let me ama ho so attend
another history tama na den ma emma omo yenkite se ono sabre no so mbekasa o radio so no sabre no ne mema na pem so o radio so brofo kasa brofo facts are facts she can succeed.
Oh yes,
she will succeed.
Definitely. It trust will succeed. Enti eno wasem eno no. Na aha say togbe afede. On say Friday na mampani wo Volta region. We thank you to. Ya we dey call mantam no emu nenu na togbe kasa no che say no kwasem nie. Said the mampani si ye na djuma fa unso kasa 14 days obey in the cabinet twice 120 days nyema besesa first few way ya besesa nyema ne ade was said the speed na work on no kwasem nie. Wo my very impressed. Wo mani so said you was contem no mo gidi say enya se ye pre ye ho keke ne mu ye pre nya ye adwuma no e de abo magana for akoye daily post e bokrata no pay e no de abasa nkomo we wadi ntina me sheda mo so no yera Ishmael Yamson say sia wono ye adwamtani e de ma 7 member National Economic Dialogue team no a wo mo badwene ye sikasem ho kwan ya yenso so adwemwa ebe sikasem no enkoye na ba kwa me de bewie o daily post mo Felix Kwachofo su no wakasa bandada no ade a no mani gye ho pa ye bosia bo o se bosia de ne boy de o
na ne dia no
ne boy de na ne dia no any asem no se nyame amemu
obia no be ya dwen
se nyame amemu a ho na o fie fo de o ho jima
agita
be ya obetua de be ya asem e kan be di ma e kan be di wani ma jo se abandada no bosia bo o anya ye nkwaje makoje no mo aba mo de banso a ye na bebre na nso o mo antua ti ase eno eda ho nkomodie bia na won mo di osikase mu no de sanse mi tudwa daily pose e bokrata no pene de o de bae no
kasongo ye
Kwame Minkah Herald into aso no chire musa ko pomu Electricity Company of Ghana nipa wo prend ne a wo lobby CMFA MD managing director bia no nsha wo msem no enye izio etia wo so ko pomu ho no ama owura John Jinapo why you confused enye izio nipa wo mo lobby so person mo ye ECG MD no and nothing
but power sector no to say the mechanic no omun take into consideration obi obetima ye adwuma no so I say enye obi akwa e ho technical area
chese
technical area
onembe bu se pay o ye strategic nti chese obi akeke ne power so nkop sa baby sa de o se ye sheda etu ebo ase peni papa de
sa area ho
nye ko ba se fufura na no be Herald de aba no o se kan opanyin a no oda mineral fund no ano no kwan of fa so na o abode eye contract bi a esom eye $40 million eka kuma bi oba free office no no say eka na fra kakra bi nso obekọ no na sisasi kakro na mu no orahye ye ma mu $6 million de otua e de my wo bra ye radio drama ni ma bo se e sha se mo bi ama contract bi ukai e na no pe Herald de mu nsem nyina aba ntunya bi obetumi akinkan
do the V8 ne nam no go free he the V8 now no can no expose a presenter no I'll go TV Africa see elections are there bi onyita na sere ho odi baby obeko bia
sa ni subanga ni
ensema ma for kafa no ho menka say ni suban no ensema ma for de e kafa no ho no atete
yo
ono am be yi ni ho ano V8 no way
sa so no obeka na atwetwe mu no odi eye new GRA boss hu enkomo na no pe eye Herald de hu nsem nyina so aba e wo mutu nyo bia obetimi akeka na Ghana yam photo samfo Dr. Kesiel Atufosen o de nsem bia ba twem say abanga wabe no obehwe se sikasem betutu ne ye kama
Also ye be hwese ye be hwese won hwe ne ntamain oche no ato
ogusa o he kwa ni kwakwa mu Herald mu no ahimfa wo mu ato mantem wo mu se no mu nim da se ye man penigde daw kasongo man wa ko si eye statue bi ama no
omuso woni
wo se no wo ni mu hwe
anya ne yete se ye so mu ne tache
omuso mu ni mu
amo beda asese anana ye de hye wani monyam
wo mu se
anya no kre
o kire da ku mensan da da wo
wow
sa na hifu na
ka da do mu se de
wo mu se wo mu nim wo mu wo horo fra wo nche wo mu mra
da yesi ye no manhunu
enti wo kodu ansa na wo hu yi se na eye mampanyi Akufo-Addo
enti wo mu anya notice bi aso wo besi wo mu hu ya ne apejesi ho enti ya wo ne ase ye do mu ko dira ho se o mu mehwe adefefe a Christ I am
eti agari nyina ye se bana no be Herald
Wale Father Chronicle Democrat and to us hotel na finance minister kasa ya unse na no ko ne workers ni ko hye adwuma no so obetumi aye but unse adwuma ne se wo ye na omo ane omo ye no omo nya in supporter won be mo abofom ama waso aye hye nti okosere omo se resetting Ghana agenda no ye nyina ya so die so me adwuma ye fo omo ho dadai wo mo mo ano na wontumi masidi ne yesidi no o alarm shake say ya no so ntino ye ma ne nyina hopemem na ne man ko ya fa enwuma nso ntumi create bi nti we ya de sere okosere eye adwumayefo no so omomo ano sa kwan ne so na wotwe atwa mu ye kai se papa bi a we adwuma ozum lion yet say eja obi 20k bi of fire e obi mu wan to antwene wan kodi answer no
let the ball chance
mu no yi yesi ho kama no de ni wurade otwe ma ni wurade be bisa e se de sika yira e be identify no de e ma no nyame adom zoom lion penifo abona baso Dr. Atosapo wo ye board chairman ma o mu no je on ejina kire he papa ne kata na nimba ojina on e she white na ojina na chi ni shoe
asoba kata no
ni shoe na tete ho no
okay
we yes your mama no sika a undisclosed amount nti enim amount e wo but you say Ghana cedi ne dollars ne de ma no ne sa ma no certificate ne ya
e be 20,000
oh e betumi abro nti yero Atosapo kasa no e no che say sika no fire de koe no e be san ba ne ho in fault e ne empire o body ama no no that is the so omudi yes so 8 years why adwuma ozum lion ho na why very honest and very disciplined. Don't complain you. Adwuma no de esesegu ne so. Abaye ni nyina pepe. Nti no ye ni papa ti abona baso.
For 8
the
years.
Chronicle, yes.
On complain. What's sama no obeye. And at the 8th year no. Nyame ma na.
Nyame ahye ne ho ani mo nyame brabom.
Nti
sana.
Ma sa ho ni.
Sana ewiaseti.
Na metwe onyame. Kwam mami fa se ba ku pete.
No.
Enfe free Herald mu na mi fesi na mantu aso. Kwata fight osu eye duonu esong ewo eye Herald Modiaba o se nienti a wo jedi say Dr. Rashid Pepo obe succeed ewo Ministry of Labour, Jobs and Employment hono no de hunsem nyina abawnya bia obetumi akenkan wo ase hono Modiaba o ko se kwam o ko mensi ni kropon ahoro nyina mu a nipa wo pre ne ne so obe abankrati mpanyefo no enye easy kra na wo se o ko tema West so Rashid Isa ne din enamu hono wo hono mu ye ne a enye easy kra ewo honom sawan susu no o se Fantia kwa North nso akwasi God nso ne din enamu ne nenen ewo hono ma wo mu nyina won akọ vetting ewo hono ma na no be Herald erebo ho amane ewo ho Kwame medi mi nyina besi na antena ma mebem no ye nua bari mabako okahyen ewo mampeniga bedi ekiri ni office no ano ware timi manetire nkwa ye papa ne didi Adnan Warrior, our office of the vice president.
And run away. Yamana Kwaba.
Yamanetinkwa.
It will be a few in the bedi a view.
Why are dear?
10 years anniversary.
A quine wa.
The account on him the Dawson. Mama who did number Franco. Ghanaian Times ye voter regional to ye di home como yen can was simbi nano 1 million at the major before Cantamanto and also ye di home como yen sanko bubi technical committee. Ya almost so be hwa ma ECG ye de ama nkrenkre sector bo mo so akura mu bi ne so so ho asem wo ha na afofo ewo mu yese mampani ko Kenya for AU retreat eno ho asem the Ghanaian Times your bokrata no de mu nsem bia ba no pay ye de nyina besie wo de bokrata ya anopay aba no so na fe bra Kwame e de diaka atoa so nti Kwame ye de besia na fe watoa so
me da se pa
na akogan
ono so
gan ye mo wache
ba metene nka che
yeah
gan de no gan we good guy
yeah
the guy he fought
nya easy
wako
on say media fu na wo mu nyina no wo mu eye yi nyina no wo mu nyina wo ngani di gan achi aha
the way the relationship with any pasity no very good because emfa ho any baby obehia at least hu ne ho se onimo ebi mo ho mo hia obedwam a no mo yi ebi bia wayi mframa obaby no o fi u kwa
social studio no
onu obedi nkita ho kama obesere nti ye twen green letter no
mo fire
say green paper
gangan but I say Accra Covid akuna fenso ama poma checheku abusu DwaboAse ni power 97.9 and then they will be winning big and also a phone no dial star 426 star 5 hash a mega cash lucky box no oh yeah a box ahodo numbers bebre gugu so uchusu ba kwa ebie pe sika betima firima ba sika no beba beda momo wallet no so say kruke odia a simple no answer dial star 426 star 5 hash star 426 star 5 hash mega lucky box obia winibi yenya we so na yentum ni Ghanaian call madam time bomb nchen sabra ye kase wa crowd say we dey educational time bomb ebebre wo power 97.9 ye wi on mine no tena say
Education a best investment, oh papa. Education a best investment, oh mama. Now you see, say you lose God, you lose balance, you lose control, you just suffer head.
That's right, Madam Time Bomb yo. During educational time bomb, Madam Time Bomb match akwa net say.
Oh, Kwame. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Good morning to Obibiara Ote and Anape. God has been good.
Awesome.
It's been a lovely month. Dakar and Krayerko. Obisi January and Sunday. Yamina dum yerko yazi na yetin kwemiazi. All is well, and we'll be fine. All is well. And so, a good morning to you.
All is well.
Pandandan, all is well. So you hit your chest,
yes,
and you say all is well. All is well. Good. So all is well to everybody doing the listening. Kwame, good morning once again.
Morning.
And a PM. I had a chat with one of my girls, and in the results now. Yes. So every parent is talking, every parent is saying this, every parent is doing that. Results in a waba. Mumba from Mano, Mo Benyan and a Winyan. They sat down, they learnt Mo Benyan and a Winyan. Some would tell you, Mr. Sir, I tried my best. Some would tell you, I learnt. Some would tell you, I did all that I think I could do. You know why? In between this time, I'm not putting any excuse anywhere for Afrababia.
That's right.
Yet our classrooms and how is it like? And you know, there are some kids who learn with others and they are very good. They get to the point and understanding. They are not too good learning alone and all of that. So with all the stress up and down, whether we like it or not, the results are in. I know that some parents will be very frustrated because probably nepe figure be a maoba win. But one thing I want us to know is that don't put a stamp on this result. No, near Afrabana life.
I bear a verdict.
Yes.
That what you want boom.
Yes.
To be the me who
you see that thing? Thank you.
Wow.
Although I'm pede and a pay more drawing attention. You see, a cousin of mine will say we failed to rise.
Wow. We
failed to rise. Because Kwame, when you
fail to rise.
Yes. When you fail, that is when you rise up. Like when you fall, and kada metna ho. So we always say that one bibi asam to one what's nasty one man no one they keep the issue. But then when there is an issue and they to me jina you see that failure was even a solid something for you to build yourself to see where now at a point we've had a challenge and we failed at a point because but what I don't want us as parents and as guardians and teachers to do is that semikaya and words from today till the time you start learning asama yebe catch one from and that I would share them in because afroba na adwin them are making I feel the ways 15, 16 and so Eric can be a guma ubefu and now you are frustrated and all that. Obeka obedaho into starting a new leaf the madrino and a wadibeko marampom ma miss mabon. Marampom ma miss me day. I'm school I'm no compo day not say score the women at the end of the day. So the children will be going to school with that with that mindset, Saturday. Or me watch when your result are there but use this as an opportunity baby and so whatever they've done now they've completed now there's some more than one money mudra them and the next one obey and so when you encourage a child from that point now or set up okay it didn't go well. Yeah. What are some of the things I can do? I remember me muda I'm American. That's right. Mayor. Because if you don't do that, maybe can end no or better chira from an abrabo. Into the miss many nebes in Komaboko, maybe can and all that. No ordinary beko na brabom. Ibu na bom munde it will affect in the life. From now to because obe wa adwin bi the American impona what am I going to do? Yeah. Ma ebeka say ya chenu so bonde I need to set up for myself, for daddy, for everybody at home, so that then, that's why when you hear stories, some kids will tell you, I had a bad result, but the way my daddy talked to me, but the way my mommy, the way granny me kase, I had to set up for myself because to our expectation. Okay. But did you know your child's strength? Strength. If you know your strength, when I say I know my father, I know if in a coma child ampofu, minyim Mrs. Edith ampofu, minyim grandmother, that's right. Susan and Mr. Arthur, minyim one. I don't say I believe. What do you believe? You believe in Azar. I believe in Bib. You believe in things that are not really there. I able to right. So you know your word. You know. Kwame enyim enyim there. This is what they can do. But every what's not we push in kakra. You know the funny aspect. Every parent had 6 ones. Every parent had 7 ones. Every parent had 9 ones. That's what they would tell you. I'm a school no. Minya 9 ones. Show me the result. But every parent had the 9 ones. Saturday, and we emotionally talk down on our kids. So this morning, I want every parent to know, no matter what you're expecting and you didn't get, this is your time to be the parent now. And you're from the Bekasa because now Brabono or started from Ende. That's right. Recall. And so when you get the results, you sit them down, you ask them what happened. So what is the way forward? What are the things I can do to help? Because since at Rebecca boarding school, I will not be there. What do you have to do? The friends you have to make, the teachers you have to align with. Even subjects no difficult, it's a difficulty to you. We know, they know. So we find a way. Oh, Miko school, maybe I'm a teacher, or very good at this to guide that child. But yeah, man, never can someone neighbor from an abo months now. How school now? She's just he or she's going to have fun. No, but because when you know what in your mind, a bune there, Morocco or children on your baby. So let's not do that. So let's look forward and not backwards. Let's push them. Let's talk positive into their lives, into their minds. Let's change that mindset. Because I probably will at a point also, I'll be very sad. I did my best. But what happened? Didn't I write it well? Then the panic of exams. So the moment exams are what it comes with its own stress. Okay. But then baby subaba can so obe interferencing, or the baby no work at uncle your aptitude test. Uncle ye in public mama because may fail. And I baby them, and so let's not do that because masa Inye obia okoye literature or whatever. No here maths. Okoye Pythagoras theory. There is somebody out there who is an artist or here BB. There is somebody. So look at the ones they did well. And push him on. No one there. As an individual, we all have our strength. We all have our weaknesses. So why don't we push our strength to cover any weakness?
No, my typical example, maybe your BTA, parent BTA, or driver, or BBC, but your kana come on with me. My typical example of ensema, you bet my catch a more friend was at to be a muabra, yet necessarily talk down on them, but rather help them to rise up again.
So when you build a solid mindset for your child, Monta said this is a phase. Abrabon your faces, it's milestones. Across you probably one caught the mepe and it didn't go the way I want to. But I still believe in you as my child that you can do better. Into from this time, Rekono, what do you think we can do? To them, I'm between you and Wobano, put points together. Maybe the subjects I'm not too good at, we'll get a teacher to help you at school. Another, you will join friends who are very good and then you will learn from them. 2, have it at the back of your mind that whatever you are doing, let it be up there and know that mommy and daddy support you. 3, the world we live in, Obia one strength. So I know that you might have challenges with some of the subjects, but the ones you are very good at, try and push yourself. There's a story Apostle Dr. Parkway Siemens always says. He joined a soccer team, and then beside there will be American football, and then he asked, "What strength here then? We need strength here then? No, because there no strength here. Or be throw ball. No, it's okay. Let's work on that." It got to a point when he throws, nobody can catch it. It crosses to the line. So let's build on their strength and push it from there. I probably find any strength there, then they know that I can tackle the rest. But when you shut them on all of that, you don't want to acknowledge it because you feel that it is something they can do at their own way. No, push that strength from there. Then the last one, you let the child know that the world we live in is not a play area. It's a place where you have to sit up for yourself. Use yourself. We're a parent, and you use Omo as an example. Waking up in the morning, going to work, doing this, doing that, doing that.
And I want example.
It takes a lot to put food on the table.
That's right.
Let them open them to the reality. It takes a lot to have a roof over your head. It takes a lot to buy you things. It takes a lot to get you credit. It takes a lot to buy you nyamabi. And so all sneakers be here, where you here. It's from school. It's from building up in the society. It's from the things you've learned around that is going to help you. And so if you don't set up for yourself, have it at the back of your mind. Nobody is going to be as you do. Meaning it will get to a point you take care of yourself. So ask yourself, will you go through this and not sit up for yourself and pass? Or when I'm not there. So open them to the world and let them know that they can do it. All the child needs to hear from you is that but daddy believes in me, so I need to do this. So money money papa. Just because of the words you used.
Wow.
So let's work with that, Kwame. It will help.
That's it. Wow. I mean,
and for the teachers, let me read something up. The future of the world is in this room. I think it's about time. The future of the world is in this room.
Yes, and that's
is in this room. So as a teacher, if you are doing the listening, have it at the back of your mind. Don't go and compare those who have gone to one or all classroom. You see your seniors, they didn't learn. Did you see they have failed? Did you see they have done this? Did you see? No, don't do that. But let them know that the future out there is waiting for those kids in your classroom. And so what is their responsibility? What do they have to do to sit up for themselves? It will get to a point they wouldn't even be writing for the exams to pass, but they will be writing because they see themselves as the future. And as a future leader, as a future individual, what are you supposed to do? I have to pass my exams. I have to do this. I have to do that. So use something to encourage them. And stop them on the corner. Kwame, from a aka Madam Time Bomb, from Let's Talk Educational Consults. Let's talk Yejimbo from 6 months to 6 years yet it's one with a solid foundation, especially when it comes to INDEC education and Montessori. So follow Let's Talk Educational Consults, LTE Preschool, Madam Time Bomb on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, TikTok, and then listen to good advice for your kids.
Fantastic.
So thank you this morning.
TikTok, Instagram, no videos. Entiawa bia ede afutu pa ede ma osa owofo na se cheche ni nti yana wedi na chi madam time bomb ewo Instagram,
TikTok and then Facebook as well. So they should call us on 0249 069821.
Yeah.
0249 069821. Greetings to all the kids at LTE preschool and everywhere.
Yeah.
And greetings to Apostle Dr. Pakwesi.
All right, Apostle, as always, greetings. And so share videos nana ye brand and madam time bomb edin komono utun say yes bibia koso say nika de say ya na yana omuye osukumu say be ya efiade yo normal abrofo ne ye abefo kwan ya faso e de ye normal say de si chia ya dwen say de si kasa wo bedwem wo abra ye mfere santete no ene ye de mankwada no e ye fapem. And let's talk education consult eto ama o man ntene ensada je for abano ko wate yeah ready bosumi nsia kosi nya wadi emfie be nwotwemu ho no from 0249069821 0249069821 Honorable Charles Asiedu abadada when chebi ene be shan komotwetwe na say right here e wo DwaboAse wo power 97.9 afenso TV XYZ Honorable Charles Asiedu send you know Tana South Member of Parliament young komotwetwe pa Besha say from Russia His Excellency John Mahama appointment no and afenso nensano nyuma said yes ko committee na wa power say omontena say no monyo my Ghana sikasemo ni nyina be piem wo enkomoni mo by sense gusu omo my official pa no mo my official pa no so mo kai say omo no ma papa no mo ton no obetimi asase to anamo no abeton bi obetobi electrical appliances papa say your TV say your phones say your air condition Yema efiade yoko shosho no high sense eton papa ni bi ebo so da form showrooms are wo Ghana for na North Industrial Area Junction Mall Kisiman Bachona Broadcasting ewo Enkranha Kumasi City Mall Kumasi Adum Kumasi Post Office Tema Community 25 West Hills Mall Dansuman Tamale Hohoi Bebia Ghana Bebia Befebia everyday prices for everyday people. High sense, no. But your name, Doctor Ebedin, come away to officer. Haxa makes any Haxa capsules here. Also time for doc. Nanu come be a 1 year D and now Kaka and no maybe no. Boemu Haxa makes any Haxa capsules. I didn't know Yena, you fire range him.
So also about your children, Yamukom. And the Osana ban. Initially in the America say entesa. Nemum say Osana de say a bar. So Osana dada. Ayana Ochiru Yam Koma and they be harding.
Okay.
And yet we Yam Common na so Ochiru Yam Common and they Osana Bebra.
Okay.
Nemum say when ya Osana area
now Ochiru Yam Koma
and they be how. And the eye the banner na say you can also ankasa yourself na ekura etoye funu no mo na ekuru no ya na ebitoye funu no mo a ebitumi to o minimum so o so for god baby e waduane fa no and ye wo de san to wo nso no mo so eka ho na ni nyina mu na ya ye fe ne say osa de ekuru na wato na emum ye wo edin ahodo a ye de fe no nti ebi na ye osophagia osa say na meka de eto minimum no na ye de eto ye funu mo ye gastric osa and ye de eto wo nso no mo na san to ye funu mo so and ye peptic osa
okay ma nyane nti ye say osa no so eto ye funu mo no so emu gu ahodo
sa no and na madi kan abobo so say ye wo de ye osophagia osa no
eno nye wo ye funu na
eno no ye minimum na ye frɛ bi gastrointestinal tract and eno no ye ade a baby a udidi fa ekwa na ekoto wo ye funu no na ye wo ye enteric fever and as a yare bi efɛ na enteric fever na eno no ye wo yare ahodo bi wo ho no ma e describe say na enteric fever also no kan ho bi malaria kan ho bi typhoid kan ho bi na eno ne root no efa baby a waduane no udi fa na yare bia nso so a eye fikoora na ye ka fikoora na e kire se sabio wadi obi agyanan anaso no obi dwunso
eno mo friend fikoora am gas aduane aye fikoora
bache da ya tisa ni mo fikoora na kire se sabio wadi obi agyanan anaso no obi dwunso na wo na nkasa no wani hu kire se waduane na wadi na da sa ye contaminated aduane no asai by sebi obi agyanan a wo wani hu nti enam so ma emowa betinam nti osa no de a de ba no ba ko na ye H pylori bacteria na no enya free nuane ahodo a yedi mu a aduane na asai ana nso ya no ma asai ana de bi kunipaduane mu a asai with emowa na efe na H pylori no na afi kunipaduane mu na mo na be bebre o magija o mo na bebre kunipaduane mu na afi ama wa start say unya symptoms bu kunipaduane mu na e wo de a wensuso edeba certain painkillers nso edeba na certain painkillers ni bo hono ma say wonno ma because of say eno ekita some substance bi ntino your hormones bi we ni padu e fe ni prostaglandin that prostaglandin e hormones e bo ye funu no ho ban enti say eno no basa na na ma wo mucus no kire say bi o say meka atifo beti ase ne ye bi amaman say ahoro bibiti sa no eno no bo ye funu no ho ban say acid na e wo ni padu mu embe ye bebre wo ye funu no mu emama ekuro emba enti say wonum that painkillers ni bi mu na afi emma acid no ebe bebre free say emma prostaglandin no hormones no entumi release more year betumi abo ama we yefunu no abo ho ban na afi ama asi eno no ho kwan na ama acid no so abe bebre ntenam so emma ekuro no eba yefunu ma na say won so no mu na eba abeto no
okay eba na sa doc test be pana ebe hia se meya ebe ba be dia dance say Charlie also na how
it is odedin kan oko hospital now complaints no say we yefuna ye o ya we funa e kapun from margina we yam afi obo a efuno wo wachi a ehihye wo onfen so ye wo ya because we yefuna no mu no bra ye wo ya na so mo ye kapun no ana ofili onfen sa no ana source afi obofu
ye wo kikan ye no me bedan ho
ebi a hospital now complain sa anyama we ya the first year be is doctor befa o blood no moja no wa hwema hwe say H pylori ni bi ewo ma ana say ye endoscopy na ye che say ye de ahoma bi ene befa wonum na ye na ye de etwa ho niam hu say wo osa ne bia ana say sabio ye befa wajanan kakra na ya hwemu so ahwe say emo wani bi ewo ni padua ma nti sa niema we na normally yakọ hospital a ye hwehwe se wo mo wani bi woni padua ma na se osa ne bi wo ni padua ma sa pepepe
interesting na why trust we nyina awie na so again symptoms no obobo so na adenti da yemfa haxa mixture ene capsules
good
adenti da enu ewo wiase nyina no yen tuni nyina antwene nyane haxa mixture ene capsules ho
but that's the thing is Sinti o se onum haxa capsules ene ne mixture aduru ntafo ebom na onum ebebo a no yese eno na ye adura ebetumi atu o sa na se be you o sa na free ho efiri se aduru no ekita ahode nro kese a se onum a ebema wo ho atowiye na ebema wo sa na se ne esitie bia de ebeyem the moment nso obe start se onum aduru na wo insisan wo ni padua no eno nti na ho behia se obi beje haxa capsules ene haxa mixture na otidi ni kura na osa na ngasa bian osa tanfo because osa tanfo kese pa nti ho behia so beje aduro no bia no na etumi ama ho ato
na da ma me bia no so anya osa ebra wo wura studio ye bo haxa mixture ne capsules was what tenka woni ni hudie unsa bibi epesi dwane free ni ho one of the gidie koto haxa mixture ne capsules ni ba ene wo di adanse se ekọ
sa pepepe
oh yeah no yeah enye poli bi na mika asampara mika jo
mi ankasa na meti ha no mi di ho adanse every say me no aduro no bi a ageme enye say bi a me kan say me de ton aduro da entisa ni mo me mi ankasa na mi di ho adanse every say me was na serious because e mo wan bi na de buy me nya free school de ntama na me ko school ko a me mam nura hodo bi a nso me no ma na me nya results no ba me start say me no haxa capsules and haxa mecha no and then okrenya me me di ho adanse
be ye numbom
e was say numbom na se wonum ba akwaja ba akwa ho de na ohwe no wonsa nka nti ho behia so be no maduro na bom na numbom na enne betumi ama wanya pomden kese a ho be ye oden pa
na why na enum
aduro ndi obi atom etumi no bi na emum apemfo eden tumi no me na nkwada omunya nya mfie dumie no nkora omunya nya 12 years entumi enum bi saa nso na omomma nkwada enofo nso so entumi ennombi saafo ne de bia saa nipa 3 na nka ho apart from that de obi etumi ennom adrebi
na empanifo ya no mogigi wo tu no ansa na abadwa maso o maji haxa mixture and then capsules atumana
ba cha wane ansa na Ghana hankasa no ye de aduro ba bonten no na FDA yenhwehwe mu ahodo nyina ye so wo ye bia hu se aduro no ya ade a ebeboa nti FDA de agye atom de stamp position nti so to aduro no kura nti ehun be hia se ne Ghana na ya na adwenbone for dɔɔso nti sɛ wode woto aduro no ahwɛ ho ehu sɛ FDA stamp no bɔ ho ana sɛ FDA ho niema no egu ho ahra na obi akɔ ebibi eguma na wankɔma wa aduro papa nti ne ehun be hia ne sɛ obɛhwɛ ho sɛ FDA agye atom na FDA nso de agye atom a wɔde afa labs mu ne mfidi ahodo ma ehu sɛ aduro no yɛ ade awonoma ɛbɛma wo ho
but yɛnyɛ papa no obi ntimi mfa FDA stamp libi nti
dabi efiri sɛ ɔno no wɔde kɔ sɛ aduro we na ɔno haksa bi na ɔtɔn a na entumi
ka ba sɛ stamp no yɛntumi mfɔgyere
Ghana for them but the issue is forgery na dia be den so betumi afɔgyere sɛ wode FDA ayi ɛbɔ ho ɛnde because ɔno so abasa wontim kɔ abɔnten kɔ asa wɔtɔn because FDA for no ɔmo ho sɛ o yes adwuma na ye kye na ɛbɛkye watom nti wontumi ɛmfɔgyere mfa ɔmo stamp ɛmmɔ ho ɛnde ɛnte sa kra
yɛhwɛ TV no yɛhu ɛyɛ haxa mixer no ɛne capsules na hosuo box no adaka no sɛdeɛ ɛsitiɛ but for obi a wɔtie radio a wɔnhu aduro no da no kyerɛ sɛdeɛ ɛsitiɛ sɛdeɛ bɛyɛ a yɛbɛtumi ahunu sɛdeɛ ɛsitiɛ na obi amfa adufufo bia ankɔ daadaa yɛ
bachamate deɛ tiɛ ne sɛ yɛ na ɛwɔ radio so no deɛ tiɛ sɛ wokɔtɔ aduro no a ɛhyɛ box green mu ɛna ɛyɛ funkuro ɛda ho na ne ti no nso so a ɛyɛ liquid no ne ti no ɛyɛ green ɛna capsules na ankasa mu no so ɛyɛ topayɛ na ankasa nso no ɛno so yɛ green nti yɛ na ɛwɔ TV so no sei na ɛsi green ɛna ne box na ɛhyɛ mu nso so ɛyɛ green nti sɛ wokɔ na bia de adu fufuro bia ɛma wa
ɛna capsules no topa na deep green
ɛnyɛ
light one no bi
ɛna box na ankasa de light green ɛna yɛatwerɛ ɔsa tamfo agu ho nti dɔ de sɛ wokɔkora na sɛ bia haxa capsules ne haxa mecha ne kana yɛ wɔ den a wode ka sɛ wopɛ ɔsa tamfo aduro no bi nti woka ne simple saa adeɛ a ɛbɛhu na ɛde bi ama nti sɛ wokɔ na yɛma adu fufuro bia bi a wakɔ pharmacy bi wokɔ ɛne yɛakyerɛ wɔ sɛ aduro no yɛwɔ adu fufuro bi wɔ na yɛni haxa ne bi wɔ ɔboa kyinaa sɛ wobɛnya aduro bi atɔ na wanom na atumi ama ho atɔ nti bɔ hyɛ box green mu ayɛ funkuro ɛda ho yɛatwerɛ ɔsa tamfo agu ho
nkɔmmɔ no yɛ da ne yɛbrɛ no so ma yɛ numbers ne mmeammea ahodoɔ a yɛkɔ a yɛnsa bɛka nnuro bi atɔ
yɛn a yɛwɔ ahyama yɛkɔ ecus pharmacy a ɛbɛnya aduro bi atɔ randy pharmacy nso madina ɛbɛnya aduro bi atɔ wɔn a wɔpɛ ndodo atu atɔn no so ɛho bɛhia sɛ wɔbɛfrɛ yɛ numbers yi ahodoɔ anaasɛ sɛ wokɔ kings walk heba ewo carnation ya obenya adure bi ato ewo honom na de tene se ye numbers ye didi dwuma no eye 0240
okay
0240238310 024023238310 anase 0203 822 855 0203 822-855. Missing number no should be on 0240 0240 238310 0240-238310 and now say 0203 822-855 0203-822-855 na say adrono ne penduro to atoma number we na obefre na ye bia bro and now say opese yen deliver bin so mrel ni hia so betua kakra bi sa number we si amaboboy eno na ofre so ayede bi ebebro ba bia obi a organa han mo no ebebro bi ama wano ma ho ato na ye kokora no na mesra na say number na ya de ho hia na koja sa capsules na asa mesha na eno bi na ho nto number na 0240 23 8310 and now say 0203 822 855 0203 822 855. That's a net yebesan eshia na yeno edi yapomden ho enkomo ebio.
Haxa and alternate can say what they haxa mixer ne capsules a home komo ebre brasso minor tenancy no you go straight honorable Charles Asiedu a member of parliament emma adeshe wa Tano South embeso so your normal minu edi unkomo area mushan akwane abadie no ho nsem baby na MP before the nam na omobojo mahama sobo se na ni nua wie mushan die ada no akota me no wa bra ye wo oman no mampanyi wie mushan a ewo in good shape akobetimi ayusu afai finance minister Dr. Kasiala to force ono ama no target say sikeye anyway wa ma no target so betima raise 200 billion timeline de nka ho bo ama no ho target obetimi aye ana wontumi honorable Charles Asedo a ye din komo honorable ye mo ache mo akwa
Major so minya
bibi aboko de
alhamdulillah
o come on here do na me sure say weekend o ko mpeso aso ana
me koye na SMS adwane ba
wow
na adwuma foforo so wa ha say
na what to say
nyame adom bibi aboko yegu so
nice one
kakra
nice one
e be take shape
nice one me sure so mo hwe onwumadie omudi wachi e wo nya wo ye ne eno me kokoso wo mrahye bedwafie
mamenchia
because we can channel
mame fanchia ma
yeah
atiefo ni ahwefo maje bretie
yeah
kasafidie ene anopei
yeah
ye momu nyina good morning
yeah
ye man this for ezu
esa
na ye man pipi for so eshi
yeah
ala fam de say eshi bi bag of to menye so
say dey dra
amen to me
obuso omuntumago abonte menia Fatima to Abubakar former information minister was say ntuma na yesi na bonten no nye penifo munyai
omusi ni dem kre ba hata wa bonten
tie
bi hu emu bi hu ya sa empanyimfo nyina me ko constituency na me hu say Sunday no ne bi mo ai ward kakra because me call Saturday no na jumadi bi wo ha Sunday
yeah
na ese mitime ba enti eyi a ye call no Saturday no ye ko bi mu de Saturday
yeah
na nke be ko bi mu so de Sunday
yeah
enti Saturday de me call ye by Sunday de na me ni ho enti na we say no budu ye so de o ma ye so ye de yibi na je sa na tie na jumadi fufuro ha na ese yetimba na ebe na Alhaji Collins da oda so ne ba abaya kama wanya ne hokani
wow
na yese nyina ebe tai na chi
eni afa
ebe tai na chi ma ne yakama
yeah
etimi nua ehoboko yeguso
sure
me ogidi onyame mu se enema hodo a ne constituency ne discuss ye no ade a yebetimi ayede ama ho enti yeguso ebe yi ebe fa anfa kre be ka kofa ba
me say muni choice but wabra we yina ekoso no so mampanyi John Dramani Mahama gusu a wo ye appointments ahodo e sure so wodi wani ade akira so far hu no ma say
mini aseme hwe omampanyi Mahama ekwan ofa so a odi ni dwuma abesi na yempentem emuaten nanso papa no ayade because o share the line of enimdifo a yewo ewo NDC mu ene ekwe otimi afaso a select baby wa select eduru ya enye ize o
in fact obia awo me koto say man congratulate you
o se mabaha ma all the congratulations
anyway it was so
enti ohun se ni background unim meni minua no
yeah
meni minua kwaku
yeah eya na adwen
se unim ye pa cha usia ya unhu mu
very true
enti am de ono no de enom de ama enti me woni ma me asano maji afa enti yankasa de edi kan ba enti wo hwe the line of inimdifo a yewo any kwan a wotimi afa so select the o select ya papa na ya de enano enti ha na osahene beka se omepa Ghana for chew no for ministers ni bi nka ho na esadodo
yeah
no because the bia meka se ekwan a MPP for fa so di omodwuma no soronko ese kwan a NDC for ye fa so edi edwuma
that's right
eno nti mampanyi Dada Akufo-Addo can say it is not about the size of the government, but it is about a Juma size no ebetimi na aboa o my Ghana. President Mahama said there be size no matter because o mani niska. O mani nisika ye de boy ho bra.
That's right.
Ade se kobobosia ne da be ka de wo ho ye timi abobra.
Eno kra.
Ensem bebrebe. Enti size no matter because they say ya chemu Nanado Danko Akufo-Addo de nemu mienu ena yayi baako enti sise baako na aka no ni nyina ba yempuntunwuma ebe wura o my Ghana mu sika kede bebo saa adiosia ne ho brana ene ye free mu no ye di nya bebo my Ghana ho bra because okọ the various constituencies how uba me constituency a how in the sa nipa ministers adiosia ya ye free me omo allowances omo other bills omo vehicle omo security sa ne mani nyina ye enema enne ebeko constituencies num netuma eden etimi akwa because I don't see adekodia nipa 60 betimi aya I say kofa nipa 120 and now 110 125 like how wa bra so ko ura constituencies num a baby ho no mo asebi omuni ajanan bia oba mi constituency they have places like that our community nya ni ajanan bia baby ho no mo a ade se nkora and 2 kilometers 3 kilometers and some of school because kono otimu no school ni ho. There are so many examples I meet me aseti wo show you so in the sasika no se the sasika ni nyina egu nchan a ye betimi akọ rapon ho akọ si school down ho ama nkra na bia akọ ho a on 19 ko subiri so ye betimi akọ pumpuna se akọ si school ni bi ho no mo a akra na 19 ko suboye and so the challenge is that ube hu se akola no they say 6 years 7 years of started class 1 no obi rura class 1 dem no obi the 15 years obi the 12 years and what ho because at that age no ontimi nante 3-4 kilometers enfa nko school enti ministers na what so no any kuma bi no there like why are there
abenyo argument na no raise ananko o hwe nim se mampanyi ebe patch no de bi account no wonyini se no free ni awo susu se NDC achitafo no ebe fema na ase ne omo beye wa bra ebia obi omo nyaaya ko beye minister no enya bi wonyini se hona ebia ho free
you see sir a futu a honorable afenyo marking no de ma NDC and for that matter President Mahama no MPP afutu e kwa MPP faso bu oman ehu afutu no de ma President Mahama but enye MPP adwen e bobu my Ghana ye de NDC adwen e na ebu oman Ghana enti so de MPP adwen ba na say adwen a ebebua amamuo na why not but say purely political say ye de ye bibia e pena kese akese enunti no chenchena yeso yemfa ne ma kese akese no ye enye ne sa me ba to what you say because o hwe nkofo a mampanyi Mahama a select wo mo o de yemfa ntoto President Akufo-Addo 2017 ne appointments a oye and the President Mahama ye uni me ameti he e ma menya ahotoso se babunu e wa appointments a appointments nyina de wanyini pa wom e around 57 58 me boa 57 58 oh my Kenya
but no ebi mu problems were whole inexperience onye ebi da
no me pa unim
moja mono moja show
nya botre hwan na enye bi da boni ba ko pe a onye bi da hwan ono abo ekopoku on na enye bi da onye on no a ranking member
that's right
anamebua so o jina radio so jina TV so eje nipa nim se o kasa afa agrek ho a obebo unsem ana say hwan na enye bi da honorable atofo sen on enye bi da former deputy ranking member a leader in government a leader in parliament or sabe a leader in government business on na enye bi da ana say hwan akando ranking member on health on enye bi da hwan
omo raising e go beyond ministerial appointment
on to me dey fahin
other appointments na kokko so no
minim appointment bi akoso a obetimi aka say o issue with it
because you say those appointments no
me who say obi ho person osu ya wasa no achi anepa oh so say only almost started with ministerial debate na almost shift e da kope baby e dey afa ministerial appointment no and no almost started and I'm telling them say on match nipa ba ko a almost onye bi da ana say position na yedina kwa akoto no enya ade a obetumi aha hwan ya honorable Ofosu Ajare former minister on na enye minim enipa ba ko betumi abone din ana say muntaka no muso ana say hwan ya
ana George Opariado
hwan ya omuntimi hwe nya track record eniema omo atimi aye edi ama oman Ghana eni se yeka experience a ministers ye yomi minim obi oye inexperience minim even one oh na age bracket no e ma yen ahotoso because mampanyi akufo ado time hwe ministers a oyi omo osu afri akoto no over 67 years
nipa
meboa as at then honorable Kopoku is around 53 and meboa Bruce Derry no 61 years as at then and Muntaka was 54 and minim experience no more any age there echese emoja ebam sese ya no any adwumaden a ombetimi atena ombetimi gina omo nan so aye adwuma no na Ghana for hwehwe wo ana meboa Ghana for hwehwe se ekwan ben no man be fa so a ebe yie na me sampanimfu a yayi wo mu yi minim obako wo ho no a minim mugidie wonim se da metie ye beka minim bako regional ministers 16 regional ministers. Me do na ya adwuma because na me a regional organizer, regional officer. And then some of them also a regional executives. Me tia John tia North East regional secretary. Me not na national executive committee so sa minim said you Adolf honorable Adolf northern region. Me not na so Frank Amuako hine and no Asante region Asante region kada mo take akra ma Isam beka tell say origin nisa nti me yenti kakra ma Gardner Afo regional minister charity or serve under me as constituent executive committee member or serve under me as deputy regional secretary or serve under me as regional women's organizer and
tunim na adwuma
minim so do na adwuma perfect enti
ene energy na president Muhammad kura no ene ni chia ne wunim fo mu nyina ho no
wahu se
because president Muhammad ye ne kika yenko
wahu se
wo metima gina
speed of the president Muhammad be ko no enye speed kuma also koju bi kwa no asan hoda wahu obi a odasori a otimi freo chaitun freo commander ene adwuma ben ho wa fra no pa o adwuma ben ho te say nipa no ready so be den obeye adwuma enti some ministers a yayi omo no ye NDC ene Ghana for you gidie mapa say ekwan yafa so yayi omo experience omo age ene adwuma na da ho a aseso omo ye no ye omo gidie say omo betimi aye adwuma no na ye nuamo de dede eyomo de you know akwede say sabre no say omo kotena say ade ne enko ka yes ombe hu say obi kra ye ho oh yes
wonyini say kokobi no mo bomo based on bibia ebia omo so asua say amanyoko
da bi ne say some
no metwe wadwen si so no
say no mo ka no
any disappointed
da bi any basis
ni hunipa ya appointing ni hunipa wonyini say hono mo free ba
you see it is not about the size of government medikan aka ena man na eba bebu no enye se bia chenchena ese miminya bibi da bi de wunya no wo beso man na so de pe obotom enye sa amamu na president Mahama oba bebu president Mahama wa meka se obeyi nkofo a ombe pesika ngom betom ana ombe pesika nkonko hwe omabusia ne ye soma o ne se enya nsoma wanya ona mu na ajo da we de tokwa benu
eno so akoda
tokwa benu
baba bi da yenya nsoma
da bi tie ya me se ko papa ya perform ko papa ye na me se ojai na me nsoma yima ka asem bi ani ho no
o kan kra na me dwene ho
ona mu na ajo
me dada
you ajo adias ndi se nya ntwobo bi e na papa ya ho na wo ko no wo ko akotia there's no cause for alarm
like that
enti me feel say enye say we nya bi na we enipa 1.6 million appointments na say enti obi oto abama president Mahama anaso obi oye adwuma edebua NDC amanyoko eso pa appointment na papa no ko be den ko be obe appointment na nanka presidency no wayi ni ho afiro no appoint you abetena so as a president and it is not about say you appointing the you on fie 9 reshuffle ho but what you say reshuffle beba ye bi mu akwese ministry foforo na ma bi mu so akwanya amomo so aba besom obi so ho no mu a obeka so bi ma so maduro no kra no eye
banana do anya reshuffle o yiri se Mahama be reshuffle
who say nyame amoa and no more repeat me was me say adwea MPP di bu man no different from adwea NDC di bu man
entinye no
Debi
no na benchmark
Debi no bi ono ni minister ono ni MP school authority as a minister we omo no di tu no o bi Ghana hada ni MPs nyina so ekomu bomu say minister we omo o say Ghana ana meboa Keno Friata
yes
that time majority in parliament some numbers and come we say minister we empe no enti enyini free ho and so still o sit tintintinti minua no chenchina obetina ho o man be say ya memfa ho but NDC emu o man sa senkoyi a ye hia parliament o ye hia MP so mampanyi beda be so ade be che no na sa minister na okọ keka na o kan no enye atwede na ekwa akobu eya mamuo
that's right
sa minister sa ombenya kwan abawura 60 we mu no pressure da omoso if you say adwuma oman no adwuma Ghana fo adwuma we employer ehwe free ho no enye ade ketua bi because enipa be se miensa adwuma eni agede aso a wonko a esa wonko akokoye enti da form enye form enye better but say one time yabo nipa 125 yesense sa obia obetimi ayo wontimi nyo oman ne be say yo oman ne say yo ye de yemfa ho ye ne yaba aban mu de epe ne ye say ye nananom beba na sika no yentimi nwe bi ngu ba bi no benya bi ni no enye sa ne ye President Mahama say eyosom ye flow se be somo a fa ni die be som se yan flow se be somo a bebia otibia bebia ogina bia obetimi asom se also bre ena party ni ba aban mu me ba che wate ase ye oye no wa ya awie unye nwie obo President Mahama wo dawuro eso obetimi aye enti yen fama no ena waba da obo no betimi ato aso eso oguso a oye almost omo keke nyina no we will need people to defend it ana anya sa na since you say nka no pay enke ko parliament anke metimi abaha senka mintimi baha na se mo board role nyina ya point obi a akwetena officer wana ma be ka so na obi anti meka so na so ka enti at any point in time obi ani adwo betimi aye e de aboa o my Ghana de mesre ebi mu a miminya ntibi ba wo wa kan de e chese e wo ground because so waso na bro ha okay I should believe say asema e bia apie obedi and apie nkomodi because o na anadwo nyina so e baifu so
ye nene mani
etie bia nkomo bia apie mesre omo kasa ansem no munyaika kra emma omo mankofo ensusu say NDC any MPP ni nyina ya ade baako no emma omo mankofo adwen enyo omo say asesese de NDC abawo na se na nkofo bi ye ncheni no sa na NDC so babe no obi anya abotre yemfa ahoden a yewo a ye dey support mampanyi Mahama man be mampanyi no yemfa sa ahoden na support no and I believe say wa odi ewom bia no ese osum bia no oba besom say osum soma obre ana meboa anye obotom nko ade a oba besom ebre ne so a oso beja ato amani power fraba and for me are very confident as a president meeting the timeline no na adwuma no so ebetimi akoso kama
Abusiatana South Mrashobedwani Honorable Charles Asiedu ne ne wa say because health alert clinic down there mo kon heba ye enro na face doctor fo a omo ye nim de fo mabua ma yade bia meye how ana adisua bia ma wono health alert omo na me sro say common chain kwaji we nyina sedra na dwa wuntimi na hypertension how crankro diabetes stroke fani nyina beda health alert clinic Jomacha Kwame Medina Kaswa Pokwase Ashaman and Atakrade Ubetua from 0242 518893 and 0242 518865 friend opa no so kosi enyumebremu no num and a health alert clinic etenase etukomo nchan na wankasa wode mebo bebreme wankasa Kwame ade papa no wadan na di e de ache wo Power FM and TV XYZ sabre yengura ahase yebeba adupure no eno ne yede betwa to adupure no ehia pa ya no ne hadi betwa to ba we de ebodi tew na fei ya ba du pre no so finance minister Dr. Kasiel to forcing what you seen any so say obaboabo asika no only wato bo ebo na wato no 200 billion meme Kwame mibisa so obenya SYZ mpanifo nyina yebisa so betima nya na yetiefo nyina tayechia yebisa se sika no se fata so man ho timeline se da be Ghana fo be usa pampa ne waka so obey no obetima ya na honorable who is saying
say dwumadie bi a yɛdie no sɛ wamfa bibia nsi w'ani so a ne die bɛyɛ den and minim sɛ afei po na ɔboaboa ne ho na ɔde yakɔnhoma ho nsɛnsɛm ɛde aba parliament but misusu sɛ ɛyɛ sɛ ɔde biribi bɛsi n'ani so sɛdeɛ ɛbɛyɛ a obɛhu kwan a ɔbɛfa so a ɔbɛdi dwumadie no yɛde afa because me papa no me mu gyidie as I said and ɛkwan a obɛtumi afa so a ɔbɛ mobilize no sebe yenim sikasem ho enim de nanso so ohwe nipa no sede otuna namo sede okeka ne mabomu enka we kura anka minister bia yi ni ko finance ministry o se wa fi na opɛ director foforo afi na ne office kura konwa bia ma san free ho afi ohia be na otwe be se mienu miensa e de asete up ne office ansa na
abo man na adwuma so
wa ba be kan bi kura for man ho but papa yebo ni din a onyan converting po no start any Ghana for e di o man ne ho nkomo you see now share revenues a yegege e wo man mu a ade e hayen any botton no a edi semu a ne tro asate no wahu enti uko sensuo efiri nsuom oba no be hwegu kentemu na wasan heden na wasan yakọ de oka no de etienya ne se sa keta sese dream ene proye ne sa ne ma na mampanyi ahye Ghana fo nyina aboso no na ban mu ebi nsi anase yenhu bi sempo si ehu bi a emra ene ne bedi no ne da so ne se kenten no afi de ye ba ba no pan anase baketa tokro bi anye den enda ba bia ase ensuo no anasika ne betomu a entim fa ba bia emfa from emfanko because auditor general report by me no nyina anim sika etwa fa nchen ba bi ayenhu be sika ne ko yenhu ade kura sika ne ko ye no senke si sa kwan no a enke bi enka ne estimation no enke be bro de e wo ka enti mimegidi ye de se taxes any some other enema ehu hia eso ma netua say ye tua na be tua kono e ho na eye o house ye tua sika na ko ho awie ade achi a ye hu ba be sika na den sika na fa ye hu de diska no e kwa koye enti eye ese obe challenge no ho na wa sete sa target no
beyond baby a wode wani a che no say etoje ne your friend say emwa ye benya free amanone no we give this a ministries for free crampo ya de abegi kan ho titu honorable Elizabeth Ofosu ejare ministry no send ye yes ya chechire no and afen so baby a his excellency John Mahama de nani achire e wo kua yo ho nsem no we give this no so betima ba ba ya ho de be ba be bata ho a e be boa masika no boa no aye fofofo e de ama honorable Atofos yana
sika no boa de ntimi nye fosa
okay
I am boa enyefo but you see trade and agribusiness on say special initiative enso aba youth development
that's right
enso ewo ni nyina ministries a se uka sa miensa we ebom ene dwumadi a esi omani so ene hyehyɛ ya omo hyehyɛ a enra me ne honorable Ofosu ejare ehia ewo honorable Collins Dauda vano we de na se na mama no obo adwuma
e de na ma okasa
no on say minimum no say na me deputy Brown for regional organizer itimni na ya adwuma sa minimum say de otie but enra no like in komo onimi die me ye di about constituency ne enema odi gugu akwamu afere me tio me hwe nanim di bibia me say asem pese me hage no ana me bom nsem ma no because say uko grounds now her challenges a constituency no FM ene ne man ke ko ho ne dwuma ko be nanka oman no enya so mfaso a entumi nya a ehia ma me we dey ba no e be solve our problems ni nyina e solve our problems no oh onu nya mfa matu dwa timi pese me sign no onu mi di nkomo in confidence
ba wo de wa dwen fa ho a ehia be sa be
pa ehia ya e be bua o no onyo
so da mo do sa se di get
ehia ya yes ebe bua o my Ghana abua timamufuo na sade revenue edi sika asabre o my no etimi ye sure say honorable Atuforsen no is ministries we nyina and then the ministers are ya sign ediomo abesi sa ministries na no me sure say eno na encourage no e ma no asset sa target me sure say obetim kura nya abroso me gidi
sika na we twa no
me gidi so beti
200 billion Ghana cedis no
me gidi so beti me nya abroso
na ye ka
because wo say ye wonkofo bi ho no mo a omo ye mpanyifo enim wo mo a obetimi aka asem enne ade achi a obedane na no asa be ka bibi fufuro trying to rubbish excuse me to say first asem no a okaye no but you say honorable Atuforsen sentesa what dinachi me so me dinachi even asem krampo etimi ba ebia yemu bi kro say da bi honorable we de kini kwan say ka oka edefa ne say no obejira wa kopem time wa obi abetina say sede no oka no na ne kwan so a
say haircut also odikambo so na mafo no nya adwen to the sense
o is an position
no to the sense mampanyi be ye ho kasache adwumadi ka say emrofo ne nkokrafo sika onfa ne sanka da enka chena
da egosi say all say who so not to force or sign the direction once say was be bia ogina no ehwa na ogina because the minim fa ne ho ne say oyopia obe odesimba betudwa o hwe asem ne yie na no e me fa asem obeka yi hwe say den kofo esopa no fa no nya convert no say ko yobi ka say da bi me de sebe me ko pedi me di ni mbotomu ma me nya di ni nya de adwuma ne seme nsa wi a bibi wa mpese me kan my den na maka but why you say no because this is my position in the interest me twen that make say me kona mo mfa ma me a fine mo de ma me so dia this is my position enti me so say ansa na obeka we no sabio enye so da sorry ya na obeka sai
enti hunu say ye ka no beba ba ye akwansidie dia ma even po wa bra wonya ska wo de beba man ne bra no e ka no me akwansidie ma ye nimuko ye nkanko
se munyina mote ha ena mampani akofo ado start ya o se Ghana ewo bosia bom ye kan ye ni media fo ni bia na omo kakaba no mo kakaba no mo timi bioma no nyeden enkasa eni atena ho aba beduru ba bia Ghana aba beduru but you see yeso ka se ye tra ye betoa so a complainia no ye ni omo amamu difference om 2nd December 2024 see to about 7th
that's right
2024 2nd December 2024 na still MPP some ministers no mo bo mampanyi dada mahama abaso omo bo no sobo e won yema bi a oye no 2014 a na nke ni kwan say oye entimu se no na magana after so many years no ye nesa enti yenya abotrema no se de waka no se nyina ye wa ha
okay eno ma ba sa na be constitute kasa bebrea enche se ye adwuma we ye di sua de eno be na be constitute sa de no se ye kasa nya adwuma na ye no efutuo pa na de ama no
you see se no ho Ghana ni bia ni wa ope kasa bia tie o dabi
kasa te se
dabi kasa tie ye be ye ena it's in the pipeline ena enko seti committee bi ena the Ghana for mpesa ne mani biem e say Ghana for epe action
the economic dialogue ni
but here I say no za ko chabe rem no look you see here obi ni obeka say economic dialogue here because say dialogue ne ye kodi nkomo
ye
koto adwen yɛkɔgye adwenkyerɛ yɛkɔbisa ɔmanfoɔ no yɛmfa he ne bɛyie yɛnyɛ ne sɛi ne bɛyie yes ɛho hia paa
underlining principle no sɛ mobɛhwɛ nkrata koro yɛa mu ɛna ato adwen so is it not the case sɛ problem no yɛnim dada ɛna mo sɛ kɔka bio akyerɛ
problems no ɛwɔ hɔnom no ɛyɛ different ɛbɛkyɛ wate aseɛ sɛ woba me constituency a wofiri ahafoano north a tepa na oba Tano South na akudua nkwanta Tano North but the problems and the challenges are the same but yes even though some mampanyi mahama obo apro Ghana ha nyina meboa ministers yi omo me MPs omo bo apro omo constituencies omo a omo free the general system no mu ba no omo so bo apro across the country enti me ameti hey so obi sa me kura sa me nkyere oha wo Ghana ha metimi akere obi sa me nkyere oha a constituency metimi akere me ba but you obi hono mu a onya akwanya te se de me manyan a metimi atina tel bibi ho akere madwen
so Professor Yamsen mo etena se no di sankomo na no mo to adwen na edie na be free maba be boa honorable ato force ni dwoma ama yesika samegina brane
and maybe from about na edika boso the day
yes
and I can go over no yes o man ye person man ye yes ye person sika sam egiane nan so ye person economy no egiane nan so na Ghana fo e ho to mo enye no ana meboa eno ana ye hwehwe enti ekwan bia o mampanyi no ebetimi afa so na oman no etima yie na ensa nkobo oman ne ka enye kwa bia na ye fa so
ba yenim dada
ekwan bi ho no mo a
no me ka say yenim solutions ne dada
who say
yenim problems ne dada
ye
so
krata
why Professor Yamsen
ye krata ye manifesto ye de ba bonten ye be ka kire Ghana for say mo to abama ya enkrata we ana be bu o my Ghana Ghana for hair so e to abama ye no ye bibi na friend speak out
that's right
speak out no similar to the ye kan yo President Mahama call down any omanfo ekodi nkomo entubon sa asem bi hon ma wo ka e reflect e wo nipa no o da ho no o ha wo ye den o komu se e ka se ye betena se ye ni wo ha ndeda enti enko so ana enyo ha na djuma emfa
wow
emfa enti ye se ye ma akwanya na Ghana fu bi anka ordinarily enkomu timi omo ha no entimi mantem no omo timi nya akwanya o ha no betuma ye den e betimi aba beduru mampanyi animu ntem yaka o mampanyi se on found nkwa na adwen ene bebu o my Ghana me ba cho wanka ne sa o ka say before sere no e say na obi a we na mo se ento mani
it means oni ideas
me ba cho but sade no ye no en na di tumi na be na ne o because truck driver no taxi driver no send me hu say yaw ba say yaw na ma
of course
okuani no market woman na ote dwom ho no eno mu nyina adi nkomo
emusu ya ba ma asem ne ye
afei na ye kasa kasa no ayemre ama adwuma no ayemre enne so constituency a ade anya na aka no omba no maka kire say o kai say President Mahama baaye obeka say yen atichafo yen adwadifo we no obo beye okwa akan no amu bi ehu say ni dwumadie anase na hoto part of President Mahama amamua oba bebu no enti yes madika akadada say ekwan ya President Mahama befa so oman be yie na ensa nkofa oka ensa nfa meto oman ne so no me support it
okay in that principle ye fa nwura edu play enkomo mo say no anana na President Mahama peso ye but unuanu ma o sign di o manim ewo ye mrasebe fie I say, na unia adu play die. Aka President Akufo-Addo na wo wonye saade no. Wo ma samu so say.
Mini say maka say ekwan bia o mampanyi Mahama befa so. No man be yie. Nensa nkofa okafoforo emfa meto o man so no. Me support it. But ekwan obefa so I besa ko bo man no eka de. I'm against it. Asem o mo okay when said my confused at a point now me feel say I say a PNC amanyuku and as CPP amanyuku na ekasa no
how
oh yes because omo Fourth Republic omunya medi mampanyi me ba to atias na me use say eh sa political parties no na e ka say but me be say MPP for no me ho dwiri me because no mom composition da be Andrew
about 2 weeks and some days.
And do 1 month and do 2 months and do 3 months. Yeah. And omo you see, Sanko for we mo MPP for. Omo etu abaka kra mo konya saa nipa kuma bi 88 no. Me di omo ho ya o my Ghana mo.
Wow,
because we mean here. Mampanyi Mahama. Na kwantu anotu. Obae. Almost omo ntia ase nyina ne se adinti na mampanyi Mahama anko han alupre na wo fa Ghana sika antua na okofa ni nuade na eyefiri omonti ase sebe bunya mamboni a obetuma dwen sa adwen we onkofa wiemu sen na ontuaka onfa Ghana sika
onko han
no fa Ghana sika antua they are more comfortable than sending nua obi na OUC. If you say mampanyi Mahama betina akonwa ne so no ni nyama no any briefing awo ye fa ko 900x ne ho
so defense minister say bibia ye pepepe o
oh
sata no kra na mu raising the argument
me say
also bibia ye pepepe
me say ni nyama no briefing e wo sa wiemu ne ho if you say in the last 8 years sa wiemu a na otwemiensa atimi ye kama no in the last 8 years nentimi ntu na asay na tu a ebeti ahwe in the last 8 years na otwemi ensape wiemu senate ma ba be yie
na yentimi nya ehu ye wom
wiemu senate ma ba yie ama mampanyi ebetimi afro edi atukwan na wiemu senate mampanyi afro ye no menene nya adwen me nya adwen
a presidential jet no
yes
why
of me nya adwen
say
no because show argument MPP for ye no adwen boni wo mutrim
adwen boni no
wonim say ye hu hidden cameras mako adiosia enso e Jubilee House because hidden cameras cameras e dia siesie ye dia hinta uyo meeting betwawo ebia ukodware e betwawo wa ro ho ye dia hinta o adiosia nso
wow
na sani pa we ya sori na beka kire wo se wimusan a ye dia si ho evie nwotwe ni asai no na otwe miensa pe ayeye chinchinchira mampanyi ntemu fa ntukwan a mpatonya adwembone
ba menyini se mampanyi betre mu kwa wa bra ono ankasa ne bambofo nso
na make say regardless the omo ay say omo anya on temu fa ntukwan
wimusan no na etwagu o TV
omo anhwe a on tenam fa ntukwan but me I disagree with President Mahama on say wimusan na okoko tenam no I couldn't me disagree with President Mahama and say sa enfie ni nyina na danko akofuado antina sa wimusan num na enya adwuma sa na otwemi ensa we no enti technician ni engineers no mbe ye wimusan na ye a President Mahama tem de akokenya no mo wo hen so mo ye ni bi Ghana ha na omo ni wiase abadia na onim baabia me President Mahama so ye adwen ne say we prove ya che Ghana for say enye ni bottom ene ne comfort entina obedi mampanyi that's right say de be ya Ghana be den e be yi in line of ne way ne kra ene ne nkwa wo de be som o my Ghana hwe mampanyi Akufo-Addo no rent we mu say $18,000 an hour but anya san leti so o 3 6 hours o 2 12 hours o 2 20 hours e ka ben e ka se ne de bre o my Ghana Mr. Ibrahim Muhammad de no but what say we raise your friend say receipt bi ade abase o man Ghana ye metua ne ka na
ye nti bibia sa
what bibia there
be so it means a free
enunti adiam ne President Mahama ya adwen wade hu se ne Ghana fo nyina hu se se papa yi adwen papa ne akoma pa ekura so person de sumo my Ghana no enu ano de den
ba de ba be sumo my Ghana
musa
ho se ni nua na do play no de beba na me or de di akwani aba no at what cost na beba nye sika o but at what cost e free say or do minor to that extent say what the wiem hye bema man pay some fani akwani aba
enye ebredi kan a Mr. Ibrahim Mahama oye bibi di aboa o my Ghana free eni oye fi say odo river the Sultan oye fi
me fi ya otiti mu fidi
o enye free ye maame sisi adapa or the 43 or 48 million dollars and also the quote ade no a Mr. Ibrahim Mahama oye di che free no ono je 48 million dollars me pa chaw ni condition et say enu nti so betimi di 48 million dollars e dia check free mu fa na wi mu say yo no ane dia deda on the crew deda
our tide
on the pilot deda
what tide man manufo yi kure
ya to grind deda no in fact Mampanyi Mahama kura start through wi mu shen sa wi mu shen that particular wi mu shen no enye nne ana meboa enye nne and you see me de afutu a menye expert menye engineer but afutu a me de man say MPP for adwe papa ni omutrim adwe ankasa say the boy my Ghana no ebi ni omutrim se bi omutrim a enke yenko tena parliament say yenko ginger my Ghana ho nenye enema edi mpuntuo ebebre my Ghana no na yeto aboanwom
aboanwom
ai esi
homo party nwom no
na ye osono ye de
osono ya aboa
na se me
ya senso de enso de momo
na esi osono kukurudu ukoto osono kukurudu parliament akwa ye de parliament ye to fence chiri ye to ezu eza ho se aka se ye to nwom a unimo obi o nwom a ye de e wo my Ghana mu obetuma ye NDC ato nche
my point
is that adwen kasa omo my we hu no omo kuta reserve players adwen obi na mumbu
no mumrem
ne efa no ma miwram but enye se bibi papa bi ho no peso mo ye e de bua my Ghana
e de balance na mo amu ne omo edi nhyiamu wo mra se medwafie no e kwan ba so na wo se mo ne omo diile me hwe Friday no mo te farm so omo tena mo so
obi aka se omo te fa so enye no kre
o sa
wo hu se on tense se na se a sa na wan hwa a wadwe beyo wo mo no they have nothing to lose about what you say fear bi kuma bi and omo tema ntwa ba bi they have nothing to lose omo lead any government business ye na ye government business about what you say
to omo nim kra
ye na dia no ye
was Ablekuma North ama no government business
and sana make a tell say ye na person o man ne koso ye na ye o man ne ho hyehyeye ye na edi o man ne ho nkomo na omo support about what you say enti no ba bia onu gina no obetuma dede sa ma ade ache onfa ho ye de order ne ba no ntimi anye de also e ba akoto ho ade ache ono onfa ho basenke ye obi a owo oman ho adwempa me pa cho ye 137 mpo what you say ye dia parliament ezu eyeza utibida
bentokwa de mukobi
dabi ye kuntokwa de amba Ghana se ne ye kuntokwa de abo my Ghana but he say ye ezu eyeza e parliament in any case Ablekuma North e de ba de na mo madwe yo mo se sebe Ablekuma North seat no e yo mo dia eno di chenchenchena se seat no ye de ma omo me ba jo wo sa akora ya je ne ball obetu de tin nyina abɔ fam just what the ball ne man no akana no atum so to to basa ohun obi abi ne ope a da kunu ade obeka so ope ade obeka so ope no
masumi ya me
and you see my point is that baby MPP for free ben nyina che say nya ade on person man yeye on person man ne se ne ka say aha se kan e say ye ka sa ade no omuntimi nye Mummy say, I am pass at the night. I say,
so how will you counter that?
And you see, say, South Friday no. Now, Mampenny of Wuta region. If I just saw your way.
Yes, away.
Now, some other ministerial nominees so near your move vetting. And to boom say, mete sɛ mebɛ ne nkɔfoɔ kasa na ayi majority fo no mu ni hɔ na obi ama na ɔmo adwane no so mampanyi Mahama ɛkɔ me constituency a you don't expect say ɛnyɛ sɛ me ni hɔ ɔbɛkɔ na me ni hɔ me ba kyerɛ hu when Wednesday Nyankopɔn yɛ adom a me regional minister ɛba vetting at least ɛsɛ me kɔ na me kɔbɔ ne chidom
but voter region 1 out of 16 regions.
But no, me analysis bi na akyerɛ tiefo ne ahwɛfo no mahu sɛ ɛni kwa sɛ show mutim say na ye MPs no ɔmo ama adwuma ana na obi ani hɔ.
But say the hwɛ ne yɛ ka ho.
Oh, but on say within some few minutes. So on say na ɛhɔ ɛyɛ ma. Na ebi mo so wɔ committee ni so, appointment committee no. So no say ebi mo so wɔ so. Ebi mo so ɔmo boa ama dwumadie no akɔ so. Entimi na de me ka nyina ne sɛ baby eduro no Ghana for emfa nhyɛ mu tiri mu sɛ MPP minority no ɔmo ni ɔman Ghana ho adwen papa sɛ ɔmo pɛ sɛ ɔman no ɛnkɔ n'anim na nye yie na ɛmoa ɔmo adwen nyinaa ne sɛ ɛnsɛe na yɛnka sɛ yɛkan na me president Mahama mu gidie but still me point ne sɛ sɛ wie mu hyɛn no a ɔmo aka ho asɛm saa abesi ɛnɛ na ɔmo nyusu na afei prɛkopɛ ɛsɛ yɛ nyusuo no mpanyifo nhwɛ ne yie.
Okay, when we are mushana me obi the message about make sure so bit me ya no say please Kwame ask Honorable Asiedu, maybe he may have an answer. Why didn't President Mahama tell Ghanaians about the report on the aircraft conducted by the Air Force before using it? And then number 2 was say when we had 137 and South didn't have an MP, what did we have to lose?
The second question
or say when we had we're digging rights on the message about when we had 137 and South, that's Sandro Kofi Akpafo, didn't have an MP, what did we have to lose?
What was that? I mean, from free the obisas the best of check sound the best of check say MPP aban Emma Safo etna ho emfie nan omo anya MP
no cre
Ghana koso ye adwuma kama but yen ka say saa na ensie but the make nyina ne say MPP for momo nyo madwen say Abrekuma North no eyomu edia Abrekuma North NDC ya wini city no Erabna oba be ken wo parliament
that's right
enti de omo ye no dede hunu no mo ye na de omo hu say constituency baako enka Ghana 275 ne ho a
enwie peye
ene de abibifo ahu enti oh se woni omo di dwuma no so anye careful a dangerous enti na the first message in a bar say Adena President Mahama and publish you see enye information bia na de to abonten but what you say enye information bia
classified
mostly on security issues
nye
bia na betimi e de ababeto abonten na omanfo ahu said the yes me ne ya adwen
but en koma ehia obia
me ne ya se me so ehia me enye na me ka se me ne
because obia
ehia ye nyina
yes
because papa no nkwa e de nyina yakoma so
sure
ye nyina ye chance see you know it is tied e woni kon ho enti ye nyina no ne nkwa e de yakoma so enti de o ka no me so nkita the same in fact me di kai class na message ne dey eba ana meboa but security information there enye ne nyina no between the abeto abontin however se betimi de camera ni twi dey mfonyi twitwa afie twitwa mfonyini
yes
se betimi de afie twitwa mfonyini akosie ewo baabi se nkotwa mfonyina bi se ho se de otwa no ne timu po ene sen
wow
ne timu po ne sen enti a unfri aban mu obi na fi ho na abaaye o obaye no wanfa mfonyini bia nkose baabi ba akopempo ese okotwa bibia but obaye no edioso yeguso kan
wow
me yeso se bewie no na du 200 ebedu 200
at a big brother house
de ba de na mo de san mfonyi enti obi o sa adwi wo ntim no asada ne ho aba se ye wie mu sen a emfie nwotwenie no mampanyi enyusu no afi de bos na otwe miensa ayie enti mampanyi konko yusu no ɛha yɛ nyinaa mebato wate ase ɛha yɛ nyinaa enti yɛntimi demande for the security report deɛ but mpanyimfo mu mɔni ɛnkɔ ɛhɔnom no yie because of adwene a ɛtae edwumadi a ɔmo pɛ sɛ ɔmo di ati but yɛnya ahotɔsoɔ yɛnya gyidie so yi ne nyinaa firi hɔnom a ɛkyɛ sɛ mampanyi mahama ɔyɛ mampanyi a otie asɛm mebato wate ase nano ɔnɔbo ne tuba parliament obeyi nsɛm ano nsɛm no mo kato na do so wa renti wiemu hyɛn no obeyi ano
mampanyi kura ɛhan bi mre bi
obeyi ano unuma no yɔ de bae ano yi a yɛma ne kwan akoa bi a wɔworo na tare mɛbo ma me kwan no atete atade no obebu na ani yɛgya na afi do okohyɛ no opponent na obi sɛ mpacho wo yi na ne bɛkɔ no
na hɔ
na no yɔ de bae nya ne sɛ ɔmampanyi anhan wiemu hyɛn amfa ntu kwan within the country ano yɛ de bae no wiemu hyɛn ne de ɔhan yɛ dware de no dware nanso wɔn dware wɔ Ghana ha wɔn ha wiemu hyɛn
ha de kwan
wɔn ha wiemu ɔhan de kɔ amanone na wɔn han ɛwɔ Ghana ha we asɛm a ɛsɛ ɔmutim entimi sɛ yɛbɔ mpaeɛ ɛsɛ nhyehyɛeɛ a ɔmampanyi mahama atumi ayɛ ɛne nneɛma a ɔde gu akwan mu mesrɛ mpanyimfo ɛnɛ yɛyi ɔmo aba bɛka ministers a yɛyi ɔmo sɛ ministers ɛbɛboa president mahama no ɔmo mfa no kredie ɛne adwumaden na ɛmfa ntae ɔmo akyi ɛne ɔmo soso a ɔmo susu sɛ minority foɔ no ase omano ye den no omano nya den ko ba bia omunya abotre se eguso ye appointment ye guso because ye omo oko vet wi na onwe yo uwie vet na ye the report eba parliament asana parliament aye den edibeti agi atum ansana president mahama aswewu in
uwie no aso say we ni
ansana watimi aba beye wudwumedi saudi enti yadwuma ye die no dose se omunya abotre saa enema ministers a yese ate so na MPP fo ye dede yemfa bi nka ne sanema president mama onye efisa mi amete hei mi hia nema e de akọ me constituency me constituency akwan enye ayi Bosankro Newtown to Ota akwan de okura asem abaye mame ende so obetimi aye me ni obetimi aye nsere obetimi aye o company ne ba e be ya ekuma bi ase edu ekuma bet oh enti sa ne mana unim sa half region half region ni nyina Tano South to Kwani Nursing Training College half region ni nyina
a
serious issue in Nursing Training College enti won say ye mabu na ho no mo a omo ne gi ho se enkomo so ombesua ade no ma beye ayaresa for nurses any sign ye ni bi
obebeki statement of parliament based on asemi booms up bra health minister
nyabotre minister sametwa ba health minister wow because any kwa say health beba no akasa fi no finance ekwa discuss ne hu de beyo you see we need it sentesa yebe o ma adwuma
very well
ya nkase yebe ya de ye wia no man no e de ayaresafo aba begum di ama because achechefo aba begum di ama so na yente so na minya nursing training college e o me constituency o se da bi yemfa nka ho na mmome and they said they bo enkofo bi e obre bi atwam no enti president mahama ye bona baso e wo nema watete so and me believe say enti so na wate no ye benya ho impact directly e wo ye various constituencies ama so chena so sorry na se wo kasa ubetimi don sa tene so akase president mahama entity so no a otete so no enema etimi dia ya dia boa ye constituencies and for that matter my Ghana no eno nie
Honorable Charles Asiedu as always ye dance pa ne obre ne wadaje ebusuafo e Tano South na unse dodo na send messages for Facebook wo ka say ye mpini ni o oko Facebook egu opa so many aje
ya se omobo yɛahyɛ ɔmo bɔ sɛ ɛkwan bi a ɛbɛfa so na yɛayɛ deɛ ɛka yɛ biara no ɛyɛ adeɛ a yɛbɛyɛ because me ba ye weekend bi asɛ mekɔ so weekend bi mekɔ na no yɛpɔn parliament anwummerɛ koraa na yɛpɔn yɛ nkɔfoɔ ɛkɔ yɛdede saa ɔmokɔ to aboa no mu yi yɛyɛ no ma yɛleba mekɔ saa by weekend bi a mekɔ nti I'm looking forward sɛ mɛsɛte MP's office ɛwɔ baabi a ɛbɛyɛ visible said the bear meet me a survey me for ye. Enti omunya enidaso na mo fa mpa bonia hoden en time achi. Na bebe wo bia no ye back of faba. Say she obotomu pa ma be yi de dwako.
Honorable ye do nyina ekomra so be dwafie sisi e wo TV so ne radio so. Wa bra appointment committee no. Omu dwumade no omo de to so ne. And the regional ministers no. Titru miami dem Asante Vantew. Dr. Frank Amwakwe Obini Pa Abrante ne bo adwuma obo adwuma Doc what do you dey baba ni ti baba parliament ara wo yade asi ebusu yade asi nyame yado be be hira kira media ne Kwame Minkah